morning, everybody, on this Wednesday. It is August the 27th, 2025, and we are right here.
Yeah.
Coming at you on this lovely, lovely Wednesday morning. Boy, somebody came in here fired up.
Wonder who that was.
Well, it wasn't Moon. You're pretty zen today.
I'm pretty
Rafe.
chill.
Rafe's being Rafe. It's fine. Scott. Scott finally stopped cursing.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, you said ass yesterday, and my head exploded.
Oh. No, Lern kicks the door open. And, man, did somebody urinate in your cereal this morning? Because.
No, worse.
Worse?
Well, okay, so to set this up. Worse.
You eat pieces of crap for breakfast?
Yeah, somebody
Cheerio
do
I'm
eat
Shooter
Cheerios.
McGavin.
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure I can think of anything.
Worse than somebody urinating in your cereal? Well,
that would be a day ruiner.
For Lern, it's a salty listener. That's it. That's what got her this morning. Oh. A salty listener.
Can I just preface? Didn't have to be this way.
It didn't have to. And knowing the story here, just the audacity of some people. It's just.
Yeah. I'm not your beck and call girl. I just want to blanket that statement over St. Louis right now. Okay?
I'm not your beck and call girl. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not your good time girl over here.
Hey, I mean, I am, but not all the time.
Not all the time.
I love having a good time.
But not all the time.
I do a lot for people.
You do.
All right. I go out of my way often.
As a matter of fact, during Donnie's Radiothon, remember she was not giving away for
charity.
For charity, you were
for $500.
Yeah, didn't you just do one yesterday?
I just did one yesterday. Yes,
yeah,
I mean,
you're very generous.
Very generous donor. $500, listener John. And
heck of a golfer.
Yeah, knows King Scott, sweetheart. I've known him too for a while. Very nice.
Where'd you guys go?
We went to Mulligan's. We sat on the patio at Mulligan's yesterday in Ellisville, and we had a very lovely 2-hour lunch.
A 2-hour lunch.
Yeah, this is not.
Jeez.
My husband is like, Jesus Christ, because like the first couple, I was with them for like 3 hours. Yesterday with John,
well,
you get an undivided attention of people that you listen to on the radio. It's a nice little, and they donate a ton of money, so it's worth it.
So you had a Giving Tuesday.
I did.
It was
That's amazing.
And let's
2 hours.
Caveat: you're buying lunch for people too.
Yeah, and John wanted to do a shot at noon, so
Not
we did.
Not only did they get your time, but you're also spending your own money. Yeah, buying these folks lunch for charity.
This is my way, and I'm not writing it off. I'm not giving it to Hubbard. This is my way of donating to Donnie.
Very nice.
So there you go.
Well, not to Donnie, to the Ronald McDonald.
To the
House
Ronald
charities.
McDonald House, yes.
Ronnie, she knows Ronald McDonald. She calls him Donnie. That's actually his.
Oh,
yeah.
When he takes the makeup off, he goes by Donnie. Donnie McDonald.
Yeah, and by the way, we're still rocking, our dangly earrings, and the one question that we get when we're out, or at least I do, is, "Hey, how long are you keeping it?" And what's your answer when you're asked that, Moon?
I can't take it out. It's a part of me now.
Yeah, you guys have completely changed into who this is.
It's forever. No,
that's
honestly,
what I say.
My answer usually is, I don't know. I kind of like it.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
What else? I got no plans.
I don't know how many people over the weekend were like, "Dude, loving the dangler. How long are you keeping it?"
I did see a comment yesterday on our Facebook from the Rock and Roll Fantasy guys, Pisoni and Jimmy being in here, and somebody said something to the effect that Rafe needs to get his dangler out, needs to go back to the 70s and 80s where it came from. And I thought, I'm about ready to light this guy up, too.
Oh, boy.
I was like, how dare you,
How
sir?
dare you? I think
Say it to my face and I'll slap the taste out your mouth.
I think it looks terrific.
It does. I love this for you guys.
It's really polarizing.
Let me see yours.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
You guys look so freaking cool, and it's completely changed the vibe of this show, and I love it.
And well, every time I say it's going to be in there forever, and my wife is standing next to me, her eyes will do a complete roll in her head.
That's funny. It's really funny to me about like how many people care. You know what I mean? Like it's very polarizing, and people either love it or hate it, and they will tell you they love it and hate it. And I'm like, it's funny because I was like, men need to just why are men so closed off? And I'm like, because everything we do, we get roasted for. Like, no
Am I
matter
right,
if
guys?
you change that
Am
all.
I right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you grow your hair,
That's right, guys.
Everyone cares about my hair being grown out. Everybody cares about me putting a dangler. And I
It's
go, hey,
time
man, if this
for-
is the worst.
Dude,
been
you're
like
such a vibe.
It's time for
Thank you.
society to stop judging us
It
for the
is.
way we look.
I want an
Honestly,
aura.
You know what's funny though?
Thank you.
Us men, you know,
We've had it rough.
We've had it rough.
Yeah, you've had it so rough.
I don't know
you
if it's a
guys.
local
Gosh,
thing.
damn it.
I don't know if it's because the earrings are attached to the show. But like, you know, when I go out of town, and granted, when I'm out of town, I'm working, and I'm in an alternative scene. I'm in the artist scene. Nobody even
no one cares.
No one even notices.
You're a rock star. Like, you're getting a pass no matter
Well, it's funny
what.
because as soon as I came home, people were like, "Oh, the dangler! Oh, the dangler! Oh, look at the dangler!" I was
yeah.
just like,
Stand
"Oh, wow!"
out.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like a lot of people.
You're Mr. Lightning Bolt. Today.
Also,
you got
dude,
a lightning
noticed-
bolt necklace.
I know,
You got a
so
lightning bolt earring.
I got a lightning bolt tattoo.
and
I've
a
got
lightning
it
bolt
all.
tattoo.
I told the dude with the big check, you know, when he came in, I go, oh, apparently I'm
Doctor?
gonna leave this stud, Dr. Corey.
Yeah, Dr. Corey.
And I was like, you know, I go, I know not. Scott's wife's going to kill him if he got the dangler. And I said, I give myself as tribute.
gone with it.
When I finally get it in, I'll wear it for at least 6 months. I'm a man on my word. People donated $10,000.
Yeah, it's a ton of
I think
money.
I may be a forever dangler.
I may be too, but I'm at least going to keep my word for the amount of time that I've agreed to.
Yeah, this man donated $10,000.
$10K, dude. That's a lot of money.
I don't have a dangler for it because I already had my ears pierced and I wear my hoops all the time. But I got a little hoop for you guys, just one ear. And people are always like,
Nice.
"What's up with that? Did you lose the new ring in the other ear?" No, man. This is for my friends on the Rizz Show, and we all got pierced together.
I've ordered new ones.
I will tell you guys.
Did you get your other ear pierced?
No, that's been pierced. I've had this lightning bolt in here for weeks. You haven't even
I
noticed
haven't
that.
noticed. No, because the dangler.
Yeah, the dangler takes the eye.
Yeah. the dangler takes the eye. I didn't know you had the other ear pierced. With,
I protected
Yeah,
you.
double lightning
I
bolts.
protected you both from this, but since we're talking about it, I will let you know that Lori from sales hates all of our earrings
Well,
and
Lori
made it
from
very clear to me.
Does?
Can
Yes,
just sit down on this
and
one.
made it very clear to me in the break room.
She
goes,
does?
That's
how long's that a
upsetting.
thing? And I go, at least 6 months. And she goes, I hate it.
What?
And I go, okay. And she
Lori?
goes,
Sweet Lori?
Imagine if we commented
And
on
I
it.
go,
Hey.
Sweet Lori in sales?
Dude, she's got such great style too, so that does sting.
Oh,
but
Oh, I'll be honest with you.
Because she's one of the
when
best
well,
dressed
first I
people.
go, I was like, oh. And I go, well, maybe it just doesn't look good on me. And she goes, no, it doesn't look good on any of you.
what?
And I go, and I literally go, even Moon? And she goes, even Moon.
I've worked
and I
with
go,
Lori
damn.
for 20 years.
I
and
know.
that hurts.
Man,
I like
I
it.
have words
It
after
totally
this
fits
show.
your vibe. Like, you're a rock star. I was like, if anybody's getting away with it, it's Moon. And she was like, you all look ridiculous. And I go, all right, Lori, you don't have to rub it in.
This is why we love Lori.
And she's just like, it's too lopsided. Either
Okay,
get one
it's
on the
a
other
symmetry
side.
thing.
And I go, all right,
Man.
I get that part.
I
That
go,
changes
well-
the whole thing, though.
stay in, Lori.
The audacity of people.
Ha.
That's
That
what we're
changes the whole
talking
thing.
about.
You get double dangler, especially the length
That's
that you're
too
wearing right
much.
now.
Yeah.
That's
You can't double dang.
I can't double
No.
dangle this.
No, now you're
I can barely
asking
single
for it.
dangle.
Don't double dangle.
But I also like commit to the bit. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, even at Aerosmith. we
Before
were
I
talking
forget,
about
I'm writing down. Lori's on the list now.
Yeah.
on
She's
the,
on
Sorry,
lipstick
Lori.
on the mirror.
She's on
I wasn't going to tell
No, it's
the list
good.
keeper.
We need to know our enemies. And Lori, you are now part of the enemy list.
Lori in sales on the noted
Noted.
list.
Lori, you're not my enemy, but
Noted.
neither are
I'm
ye my
upset.
friend.
Anyway, the audacity of some people. So, Lern, somebody sent you an email.
Monday.
On Monday. What is this person's name?
Aaron.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Yeah, so Aaron sent you an email on Monday. And can you read the email?
I would be happy to, Rizz. Monday, August 25th, 1:11 p.m.
Why do you type all that out?
No hello, just straight to it. Just curious, are you going to Deftones next month? I'm going, plus it's my birthday on September 13th. Just curious if you could possibly let me meet Chino. He is one of the best frontmen. Just curious if you could possibly make that happen. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Sorry for bugging you. I know that Deftones is one of your all-time favorites.
Okay.
Great email.
Just curious? Did he sign just curious at the
Yeah,
end?
too many just curiouses, but other than that, great email. And so this was Monday. And I was already at home by the time this email came to me.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. You think that's a great email. So let's say this. Let's change the name from Lern to Rizz. So read it as if it's coming to me.
Rizz, No, Rizz, just curious. Are you going to Deftones next month? I'm going, plus it's my birthday on September 13th. Just curious if you could possibly let me meet Chino. He is one of the best frontmen. Just curious if you could possibly make that happen. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Sorry for bugging you. I know that Deftones is one of your favorites.
Okay. Moon, what is my response?
May I?
Sure.
Get the f out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. First it's out loud going, what do you want from me?
Right. Well, I read this,
on.
and I go, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going, now I got to figure this out. I'm not even going to Deftones.
I'm not even going, and now you give me a mission.
Right. What is this? You think this is Make-A-Wish Foundation? Every damn day of our lives over here?
Give me a mission. That's such a great way to put it.
Yeah, now you're up against something. You know what I mean? Like now this is a mission.
You doing something nice for someone else. It's
It's not even doing something nice for somebody else. It's like, what do you think I could do?
Right. Do you think I just have Chino? I wish I knew Chino.
But
you know what I mean?
Like, what kind of access do you think we have?
That kind of puts it in focus, though, for me. Like, if anybody asked you anything, to think that, okay, Rizz is going to accept this or deny it as a mission.
A mission from God, Blues Brothers style. Like, now you have to get this done. Because otherwise, you're crap. You know what I mean?
Well, like, we announced RizzShow night at the Blues game, and my son comes up to me a couple days after we announced it. He goes, hey, man, my buddy and his dad want tickets to Blues night. I go, what?
Yeah, stlouisblues.com/themes or theme or whatever.
Like, tickets go on sale to the general public on Friday.
Yeah. Well, I was telling Moon off air.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
I got an email yesterday from a previous coworker of ours back in the MS days who's had a really run of bad luck. This is yesterday. And he texts me, and it's fine. He's never asked me for anything. Maybe you got the email too. I said, you know what, buddy? Let me see what I can do. Whenever people ask me nicely, when they're like, hey, I've been going through a rough time, something special, I literally
we're all going through rough times.
Go out of my way to try and make something happen. And I did get that. I did get him tickets. We actually had an extra pair, thankfully enough.
I'm having a hard time too. Don't put me on a mission. How can I help you?
I'm trying to not make my. Listen, I try my hardest. If it's something I'm accessible to, I will definitely try to get people into where they want to go. Because I understand we're a doorway for people.
So what was your response?
Well, okay, so now the crux of the email is I want to meet the lead singer of the Deftones. Lern, make it happen.
Yeah, he's already got tickets. He's going.
Not only, but now you got to throw in. It's my birthday.
Yeah. Now it's special.
It's my birthday. It's a special day for me. Right. Lern, it's up to you to make it more special.
Exactly. Now I'm on a mission myself. His birthday's going to suck unless I get this done.
Just curious.
Just curious. So
huge ask.
That's Monday.
That's a big ask.
That's a huge ask. Like right out of the gate, even if done nicely. You're not asking for tickets. You're not asking to hey, would it be weird if we hung out and danced for a song during the concert? Which, yes, it would be weird for you to ask that. But at least that's something that you can grant.
Absolutely. And
even
you're asking
even
to
if she's
meet
best friends
Chino Marino.
Yeah.
On your birthday, you're 5. You're probably, I'm assuming this is a grown man who sent this. This is a grown-up birthday. This isn't like an 8-year-old's birthday wish. This is like a grown-up person's birthday. And I love birthdays. You love birthdays.
I love birthdays.
Well,
grown man.
He is leveraging Mrs. Birthday.
Okay.
But also, I imagine this is a person who's a diehard listener to the show who thank you so much.
Yes.
Who also should know that I am not going to the Deftones and I'm really sad about it because my band's playing at a private party that night. Boom. For another listener who I love very much. So it's this is a sensitive situation.
Can I pull the curtain back a little bit?
Go, yes.
Okay, so in order to make this happen, Aaron, or let's insert any other, I want to meet such and such an artist.
Uh-huh.
It's not up to, we then have to go and ask.
4 people.
Yeah, it's got to go 4 levels before that can happen.
Which means that we have to leverage favors that are owed to us.
Yes.
By 4 people.
So it's got to go to Tom.
Who have to leverage favors owed to them.
Right.
Yes.
By other people.
It's the favor dominoes.
It's a favor ladder.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So usually, again, pulling back the curtain, guys.
Welcome to Oz. Here we are.
Pull back the curtain. So it's good. We then have to go to ask our boss. So let's say we're going to make this happen. We're going to get Aaron to meet Chino.
I forward the email to Tommy.
Which then gets ignored. Okay?
Yes, for many days.
Immediately gets ignored. Okay.
Which is fine.
And then not saying if it's fine or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not saying fine or not. He's a very busy guy.
He's so busy.
He's busiest guy in the
Super
building.
busy. He's in charge of 5 radio stations. Okay, so usually it dies there.
Uh-huh.
Now, if we really want to start pushing, then we make a walk down to his office.
Yes, now we're in person.
And we go, hey, do you have a second? Yeah, I know you're busy. Hey, did you get that email about the Chino meet and greet?
Yeah.
And he'll go,
has to find
type
it.
on his computer.
It's buried 50 emails deep.
Is this for you? Is this personal?
No, I don't know this guy.
That's for a listener. All right, let me.
How many hours is he listening on the Point app?
Let me see what I can do. Okay, then you leave, and then
He emails management.
It'll die there usually again.
Yeah.
And then you have to email him again. You go, hey man, did you follow up on the
Sorry for being annoying.
on the Chino situation?
Right. Yeah.
Best case scenario, he then emails a manager who emails an assistant manager who emails a tour manager and says,
Exactly.
Hey, what do you think you're doing around 2:30 on September 13th?
That's right.
And they're going to go, I'm busy.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we're not doing meet and
I'm
greet.
busy here.
man.
Chino is sober now, and he doesn't want to meet anybody, and it's fine.
It's not. We're being realistic
know.
how this is
Yeah,
working
man.
out.
This is the real deal.
Lern isn't going to the concert, Aaron, but I would like you to know before we read your follow-up email, I am going, and I am interviewing Chino Marino, and I had a +1.
No,
Carry on.
you needed a sound guy.
Yeah, that's right. I need a sound guy, and I needed.
I needed a sound guy.
I'm going backstage to meet the idols, and
So you emailed the wrong guy, Aaron.
maybe that email could have gotten forwarded. to me.
Email all requests to meet bands to
if
Tommy
you'd have
Mattern.
just chill.
Yeah, just direct.
Direct to Tommy
Gosh.
Mattern.
Let's see how that
He
goes.
loves
for you.
that.
I have actually asked his management if I can kiss Chino on the lips, and they said yes.
And by the way,
Very accommodating.
Tommy's email is meetyourheroes@1057thepoint.com.
Make a wish at 1057thepoint.com.
Email. We're all having hard times at 1057.
Or it also forwards to email your hero, meet your heroes definitely at 1057thepoint.com.
So sweet.
So just so you know, yeah, it usually 99% of the time would die after step 1.
Right.
You know, we don't, for the most part, know these people personally. They are on schedules, and they usually do meet and greets and stuff like that. It's not, what you think happens backstage is not reality. Backstage is not
Wayne's World.
trays of cocaine
Yeah. And good times.
and groupies. And maybe it was that way in the 70s. I don't know. I wasn't around then. Maybe it was that way when Motley Crue and Def Leppard were at the height of their careers doing the touring in the 80s.
Yes.
It's boring.
Yeah.
It's guys running cable.
And sleeping. And
and
trying
sleeping.
to rest their
And these
voice.
bands, most of the time, they show up about an hour before they hit the stage.
Yep.
They're locked in their dressing rooms doing warm-ups
Right.
and drinking hot
They're
tea.
working.
Yeah, and it's really fun backstage at these big tours because usually the headliner's security team will come through the hallway, and even if you're the opening band, they're like, hey, get back in the dressing room, they're coming through.
They'll clear hallways.
You're like, oh, fun. I feel little still.
Anyway.
Okay, so that was
so
one
Aaron emails Monday,
at 1:11 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
and you did not write him back.
I did not write him back on Monday, nor did I write him back yesterday because I, again, have had a really insane week.
Yeah, it's no offense.
It's no offense. I am just working my ass off, literally doing a million things right now. Like everybody else in the world. We're really overworked.
Yeah. It's also the essence of the what an email is. The reason you email is because you can't get the person on the phone that moment. You have to give them time to respond to your email, which is a form of mail, which used to take 6 to 7 business days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little faster, but especially if it's not a personal friend. It's not like a work email. It's not like my boss emailed me, and even then, you might not get it to the end of the day.
There doesn't seem to be a sense of urgency with this email. It's you asking to meet somebody at a concert, which is in a couple weeks.
Exactly.
Right.
It's not pressing.
That's why
this
I
is
didn't-
not.
I mean-
I need. I'm in desperate need of a
Yes.
of a kidney tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
We can let this breathe.
I'm locked out. Let me in.
Yeah.
This is not one of those.
Yeah, the urgency is September 13th.
That's
right. It's September 13th.
Not to mention, the monumental task he's given you is now on a time limit.
Right. Well, I didn't know that till this morning.
Get a hold of Chino.
Well, what do you mean you didn't know until this morning it was on a time limit? Oh, because of the follow-up email.
Yeah, because when he did not get a response 24 hours later, there's a follow-up email that was
And this
sent.
is why you were fired up this morning.
Yeah, this is the first thing that I read when I got to work today.
Okay, so it wasn't the first email that fired you up. It was just this.
Right. No, the first email was
That's
fine
sitting there.
to
You're
me.
going to get to it when you can.
That's a normal thing. Like people asking for something, give me a second,
Sure.
let me see. And honestly, sorry to tell you, Aaron, if you wouldn't have been such a dick, you would have maybe met Chino Marino, dude, because it was literally sitting in my inbox as something that I needed to get to.
Which,
I mean, let's be
honestly,
honest
she
with
probably has color-coded flags.
Chances are,
I do have
chances are you weren't
color-coded
meeting Chino.
email.
You were probably a
not
yellow.
meeting
Well, he
Chino.
doesn't
Get
know
outta
that.
here.
I don't know that yet. I would, because I'm not going. If I could get somebody to have the experience that I've had before and meet Chino, I would love to do that for somebody. But now I will not be doing it.
Oh, so yeah, I got
Oh,
it.
you-
What the heck happened in this email?
You done messed up, Aaron.
All right.
Man, go ahead, Lern. Read the follow-up.
I wake up to this email today,
Sent it what time?
10:14 p.m. last night.
Last night.
Okay.
Wow.
Again, no hello.
It starts with wow? It really starts with
It
wow?
starts with wow.
Okay.
This is how I read the email in my tone as I got it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Sorry to bother you. Guess Moon is the only one that responds. Hope your busy day was good.
Whoa, keep me out of this.
Hey, Moon, look at you.
That's what it said?
That's it.
Keep me out of this, Aaron. Learn,
Sorry,
everybody-
let me read it again because it was so fast. Maybe you freaking missed it. Wow. Sorry to bother you. Guess Moon is the only one that responds. Hope your busy day was good. You can go F yourself.
Wow.
You can literally ball yourself up into a tampon and go.
Oh, he didn't write that last part. The ball yourself up at a
No,
tampon. Oh, that's
I'm
you.
writing
You're-
that to him right now.
But he said the part before that.
Yes.
What was the last part? What was the last
Hope your
part?
busy day was good.
Oh, he didn't say the next thing.
No, that's my
Okay.
edits. That's my internal monologue.
Holy
my
cow.
rage
Well, it was still
coming to
nice.
my throat.
To be clear, I don't really get back to anybody either.
Wow, I tell you what.
If
And I'm going,
your response rate is
Yeah, don't
the
listen.
metric, he
I have
shouldn't
a
be upset
reputation.
at all.
I have a reputation to uphold.
He should be like, yeah, honestly,
Don't besmirch my reputation.
yeah, man. If you gave me a piece of paper and like rank email responders from 1 to 5 on the show, you're definitely not 1, and I think you take pride in that.
I'm fine.
You
That's
are
not- I'm not
you are a
prideful.
communicate when needed guy.
It's, you adjust. When you have to email Moon something, you adjust for that. You adjust.
well, yeah.
Like I adjust for response time. It's fine. It's I've worked with you a long time. It's
Yeah, memes too.
All
I got to
right.
be like, hey, this meme, it's
Let's
not,
not-
it's for me.
let's not. We're
If I
on.
text him something, I got to be like, this is for me.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't heart it or respond back, it's not a personal attack
exactly.
on me.
I've had to do it too.
This is not crap on Moon time. This is
It's
crap
not.
on Aaron time.
It is.
Okay.
Aaron is in the dumpster.
Oh, boy.
Oh man. It's-
Wow. Sorry to bother you. Guess Moon is the only one that responds. Hope your busy day was good.
Holy cow! The audacity of some people.
The
My God.
entitlement of this
Bitch.
little d-bag. I know.
Yeah.
And so I respond. Would you like to know what I responded? Because I did get around to emailing listeners back today. I had another one in my inbox as well. Very nice man.
Light him up.
I respond with, "Hi, Aaron. Your last email was a bit rude, especially considering your request from the first email. Is this how you actually talk to people? And you expect somebody to do you a favor with that kind of back-to-back email? This week has been very busy for me, actually. I'm just now getting around to emailing listeners back today. Your request about meeting Chino is not something I can do for you. Thanks, Lern."
And he's going to read that.
So-
Request denied.
Yeah.
and he's going to read that and rather
Denied.
internalizing his own accountability.
Yeah, he'll be upset.
What a bitch.
Yeah, well, I'm a bitch. I'm a huge bitch. And
Dear Moon,
yeah.
Love you, buddy.
love you.
Hey, Lern's a bitch.
Emailed
and-
your bitch-ass co-host. She made me cry.
Yeah.
Could you come dry my
She's
tears
so
with the
mean.
Chino Marino meet and greet?
I'm a behind the scenes hero. Don't
My
put it out there
you're.
on the spot.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna just forward you his email. You make it happen.
If this guy's smart, he's going to email Lern over at K-She. She tends to help people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Casey
yeah,
Learn. Yeah,
different-
Casey
different
Learn helps
gal.
everyone.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
She's doing
Not
afternoons.
Point Learn.
This is the, and I said this off air, but this is like the email equivalent of like when a guy gets in a girl's DMs like, hey, cutie. And then 20 minutes later, it's like, she doesn't respond. He's like, you stuck up, bitch. Whoa, dude, like, chill.
Now, see, I was going to ask
Holy
you.
cow.
See, but before you read the second email, I was going to ask you, like, now, is there a chance that you misinterpreted that your
Yeah.
internal voice, like, had it not had the wow or the moon part, wow, right, and just said like, I'm sorry that I interrupted you. You must have had a busy day or something like that. You know, like
Sure.
our minds, if we go in a little heated, can be like, this a-hole's got no patience.
How about even the balls just for follow-up is crazy.
Well, and maybe the follow-up was like, oh, man, maybe after sitting with it for a while, they realized that that's a tall order. That's a heck of a task that I just put on somebody.
Right.
Well, it's already out there.
Right, but then when she read it, I was like, no, she didn't misinterpret
No.
No, this guy's a jerk.
But I mean, there's times. And that's
That's what they say. Don't send like emotionally, like email and text is the worst place to send like emotionally sensitive
right.
information because people read it in the tone they choose.
we went to a meeting, like a parent.
But that tone was pretty clear.
Oh,
we went
that
to-
one was clear, yeah.
We went to a parent meeting at the school about school athletics.
Mm-hmm.
And the director of the athletic department of the school was like, hey, parents, if you have a quote-unquote problem with a coach, something happened in a game, wait 24 hours before you send anything or approach anybody.
Yeah.
You should do that just with anyone in life.
Just, you gotta...
Stew.
Yeah, you gotta stew. And then, you know, what do they say? Cooler heads will prevail sometimes.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons I kind of don't respond to comments, whether it's social media or a chat room or this or that. Like, for the most part, I understand that there has been plenty of times where I've read something as pretty destructive or
Negative
a
or-
critique or a negative or something like that, where if I reread it on the fourth time, I go, oh, wait, maybe this person had like a la 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 kind of jolly tone with it, and
Right.
it changes the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then
Sometimes.
I can just, yes.
I'm with you.
I'm not, maybe like 5% of the time.
Yeah.
But it's, it's easy for us to kind of get into that tornado of negativity,
Right.
from all the crap.
Well,
that's
and there's
coming our
also
way.
there's something to be said about, sparring back and forth with somebody.
Sometimes it's fun.
Sometimes it's fun.
I'm in the mood and I'm just like, all right, rather than letting you just be a jerk and not having the irony of what an a-hole you are lost on you, I'll fire back. I have a 72 out, but sometimes it can bite you in the ass too, because if it's someone I care about, I'll usually wait 72 hours and be like, if I'm still pissed about this 3 days from now, I'll have a conversation. But then 3 days later, I'm still pissed.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be weird if I bring it up because I let too much time go by. So then I just push it down and you get ulcers. And that's how that works. So
You didn't misinterpret that email.
No.
Well,
we do have another email from a listener that's really important, guys. I think needs to be read.
I mean, for example, by the way, there's a sports guy up in, and I'm trying to find what got him fired. There's a guy was up in Chicago named Dan Bernstein, famous Chicago sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he had gone back and forth with somebody on Twitter. This is back in March.
March of this year.
March of this year.
Oh, okay. So Twitter has already become like a cesspool by this point.
Well, this is March of this year.
yeah.
And this guy, he likes the sparring back and forth, and he took it too far.
Oh, really? He took it too far.
The sports guy took it too far, and
Nice.
wound up getting him fired.
Yep.
Wow.
Because
That
of
can
what?
happen.
Like a threat or something?
Because of I'm trying to find what he said. I mean, it was over the line. It wound up like talking about somebody's kids.
Oh my God. You got to have some boundaries with how far you go. Because otherwise, it will bite you in the ass. Trust me, I have a filter that I go through whenever I'm going hard on somebody that's all up in my, brain about something. I do like constantly, all right, I'm going to send this. If this gets to HR, what's going to happen to me? You know what I mean? Like when the foot fetish guy who I completely canceled off this show. This was last year whenever he took the picture that I posted of my sister and I at her graduation of our toes, and he had it on his stupid foot fetish account. I went pretty hard on him. And I thought, this is worth it, getting fired over. You know what I mean? So you got to pick your battles with people. I think I was very respectful to Aaron with his reply and his rudeness. I think maybe he could actually learn something from this exchange. Hopefully he does. But yeah, I'm not your freaking meet and greet
whore.
All right?
Your meet and greet
and
whore.
if you're expecting a reply in 24 hours, that's sometimes a bit much. This week has just been really busy for me. So I apologize I wasn't on your schedule, Aaron. Good luck to you. Happy freaking birthday, I guess.
What if somebody's
and
having
go after yourself.
a hard time? They crapped their pants yesterday. Their dangly earring fell out, and they just found out that WWE and the Muppets aren't real. That being said, Lern, can you get me a reservation at Noto's with Metallica? Thank you in advance.
Noto, the best Italian restaurant in the area
In
with
St.
Metallica.
Peters,
Yeah, let me get right on. I'm right on top of that, Rose.
I'll forward this email to you.
Let's go.
Dang, on the Deftones website, Chino's doing a meet and greet, and all you have to do is email learn at 1057thepoint.com. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, secure your spot by emailing learn at 1057thepoint.com. Well, all right, Rafe, what was the follow-up? Would you say somebody? Oh, that was it?
Oh, that was that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a couple of them coming over.
That one made me laugh.
One just said, "Hey, I'm just curious, Rizz team. Hey, I'm just curious. I'll be at Rizz night at the Blues, and I'm just curious because it's around a month before my birthday. But I'm curious if you could manage to get me the owner's box for the game so I could meet Stillman and Army. But I'm just curious if you could also go to the locker room so I could meet all the players. And I'm just curious, even though he is retired and doesn't live in St. Louis anymore, could you manage to get Jay Bomeister to attend the game and let me meet him? That'd be great, too. Just curious, Andrew.
Mike's like, just curious, Rizz. I'm taking my daughter to see Blink-182 for her first concert. It's her favorite band. Just curious if you can. We're about to get a lot of just curious. If you could get her to meet Travis Barker. Just curious. Thanks. Just curious. That's from Mike.
Hey, by the way, you're not alone.
I got one from a guy that was like, hey, I like women. Just curious. But I like your dangler, too, just curious. Actually, I'm just bi-curious. Do you mind if this is taking a turn?
You're not alone, by the way. Mallory gets these emails a lot, too.
What do you mean?
She gets a lot of requests to meet different rock stars. She'll be like, hey, I saw you hanging out with so-and-so behind backstage. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be somebody that we know.
That's ridiculous.
She may have been in a picture or something and somebody in the background, and she'll get messages like, hey, can you have me meet the guy from Slaughter to Prevail? And she's like, who
is that?
She has to ask me, like, who is that? And I'm like, oh, that's the band we play with in Canada. And like, the guy backstage? I was like, one of them probably. I don't know. Yeah. We've played with him like 3 times.
I don't know who the hell that is.
Right. And she's like, why is this person messaging me?
You don't know unless you ask. I get that. And that's true for a lot of things. You'll never know unless you ask. And so it's not that you shouldn't ask. It's just...
But if you don't,
your expectations need to be very low if you're going to ask.
If you don't get the answer in whatever satisfactory time you think is in your head,
right?
Relax.
That's not, and it's a problem everywhere, man. I get a lot of this stuff on Instagram because and we all do. I get like 40,000 reels a day from listeners, and sometimes I'll look at them. Sometimes there's no possible way for me to look at them all. And sometimes people will drop in my inbox with like a snarky comment like that.
Take it personal.
It's not even about them asking for anything. It's just about me not responding. And I'm like, yeah, you take everything personal. Or, wow, left me on red. And I'm like, yeah, I looked at it, but probably when I was on the air, on a break or something. And then you forget about it or you get 20 more messages.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, wow, you left me on red. Cool. And I'm just like, you just sent me like a gremlin picking its nose, like a monkey sniffing its finger and falling off a log. Like, sorry I didn't take that pressing matter and send you a message back immediately. And I try to like engage with people because I think that like, especially if it's like fans and stuff like that, I will try to engage sometimes. But it's like you can't do it all the time. And we live in a world where people think you live in a vacuum and you're on the other end of this communication just like in a glass box waiting to respond to them, and that's just not.
Listen, I don't want to make it seem like we don't love the emails.
We do.
I love when you guys.
I love interacting.
Some of it's not RizzShow people. Some of it is like comedy people or just people on the internet.
This is
Carrie just emailed and
This
said,
is a good lesson for him.
Learn, I have a request.
Okay.
I want you to have a great day. Smiley face.
I love them. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of emails from errands that don't suck. So that's
Learn. Oh, yeah, one guy's like, on behalf of all our.
Yeah, like Aaron says,
He does not represent us.
hope you're having a great day. Not all AA runs are
Would you
A-list.
like us to fire him as a listener?
Not yet.
Oh, that's
I'm ready to go.
no, this is a write-up and an HR talk.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to go in his file?
This is the end of the HR talk right now.
He needs to do better.
He's in the office. He's been sitting here.
Oh, you
just-
want to put this is going in his file?
Yeah, he's.
You want me to bring him in now? He's out in the hallway here.
Bring out the olives. Yeah.
We might have this week's first ever AA memoriam, but
He's not fired?
we'll see
No.
if he gets in.
I mean,
There's
I'm
other
not a
good stuff.
savage.
That's pretty
I want him
harsh,
to do
dude.
better. I
I'm
don't
ready
want.
to fire his ass.
What kind of employer are you?
We don't need this kind of negativity around here.
Well,
Oh, okay.
we don't.
You only
But
hire positive people.
I was ready to fire him just for asking.
Rizz's Rainbow Company.
We got to get him out of here.
it's your show. You do whatever the hell you
Adam.
want.
Aaron.
Adam.
Adam.
Don't
Damn
bring
it.
Adam into
Come on,
I know,
this.
I'm
Adam's the first
sorry. It's all
episode.
the
Hey,
Adams
hey,
out
hey.
there.
Bring people's Adams into this.
No, I'm leaving it up to you. Okay, we won't fire him.
Okay.
Man, that's ridiculous.
It was that close.
He was. You were close, but you are
See,
on
that's a good boss.
double secret probation.
Yeah, that's a
Yep.
good boss. Make sure that they know that they were close to being fired. Put fear in them.
They should be fearful.
Yes, that is how you. That's how we're going to get
That's how you
max
manage.
listenership out of that listener.
That's how you manage. That's how you manage, guys.
Thank you for that, though.
And I do hope he emails back and is like, hey, I've learned my lesson. I really do apologize.
Guys-
So any
Still
word on
looking for
this?
that.
I'm sure he
Any
will.
word on that meet and greet?
Wow.
Just curious.
I think, is there like can we send him back down to the minors? Like to
No.
Like to AAA?
No,
Does he have to go listen to Joy FM for like a couple
Oh,
of
God,
hours?
don't give him that punishment. You have to listen to Joy FM for the next week. Oh,
You gotta
Lord.
go. You gotta go to the AM and listen to something on AM for at least 2 hours.
time you go
and then
under-
we'll call you back up in the
You'll
9
come
o'clock
back with
hour.
your tail between
Yeah,
your
9
legs.
o'clock hour, we'll call you back up.
Yeah, you have to listen to radio now where it sounds like a hairdryer's on in the
Yeah,
background.
you
Awesome.
have to sit under a bridge.
Thanks, AM Radio. Guys, yesterday, the big news of the day. We all know it. We all know what the big news of yesterday was. It was so huge, dude. Everybody, and I think when this broke, maybe around 1 o'clock. Was it 1 o'clock when this big news broke?
Yeah.
Well, it will go down yesterday, August 26, 2025. It's going to be one of those, hey, remember when this story broke? Where were you? And we'll all remember.
Absolutely.
We'll all remember where we were at the exact moment we heard the news. On August 26th, 2025. Headline. Burning Man's Orgy Dome destroyed by high winds
Oh, it was,
as dust
it was
storms
devastating.
hit festival.
I was in my bathroom whenever I saw this headline.
Me too.
I had just gotten home from the gym, and man, everybody was texting me. Did you hear? The Orgy Dome burned, blew down.
We were just talking about it. You know? We were reveling.
After that, I shut my phone off, and I'm like,
Can't deal with this.
I can't deal with this. I don't want any other, no other distractions. We are now in a period of mourning.
Threat level
That's right.
midnight.
There won't be any news bigger than this today.
No, not at all. Can you believe it?
I can't.
And people have accused us of killing it, by the way.
Well, that's
No, because we
welcome.
talked about
Accurate.
it.
Because we talked about it. We talked about the Orgy Dome, and now it's dead.
The Rizzuto curse strikes again.
Now it's going for orgy domes.
Now it's going for buildings.
It's airborne.
Now it's going. Oh, here's the headline out of Burning Man. The festival's infamous Orgy Dome got destroyed by high winds when a major dust storm ripped through Black Rock City. Now we're talking a giant tent filled with mattresses and pillows. It collapsed as the festival was getting underway. Winds were hitting around 50 miles an hour. It just wasn't the dome. The storm toppled structures and damaged art installations and sent people scrambling to secure tents and gear. Sounds like a friggin' nightmare.
Yeah. Well, especially if you have your pants off.
Yeah, where
Does that
people.
mean there was like an airborne orgy just for a split second?
Ooh, like a
Like,
world
were there
first?
people in the tent? Did the tent have a bottom?
That's what I'm saying. I have this view of a whole bunch of mattresses on sand and dirt, and people in different positions.
Yeah, and
doing
they're just the
different
top
things.
blowing off.
Me too.
Different shapes, different letters, and then all of a sudden it just goes whoop, and this guy
entire-
goes.
Boy, and you feel a breeze?
See, I had more of a
Just
Wizard
the
of
entire
Oz.
structure lifting off the ground and then just exposing the people banging on the mattresses.
I had a Wizard of Oz, like when the house is spinning in the tornado, but it's just a bunch of people in there, like eyes wide shut, dry humping each other. Bunch of sandy dongs flying through the air.
Like, ooh, man, it's breezy in here. There were at least 4 minor injuries reported from flying debris. Camps took a beating. A lot of folks had to either hunker down or make emergency repairs. The good news is, as far as the Orgy Dome workers, everyone on their team is secure and safe.
Great.
So that's the good news.
So it shall live again.
So they all got tested.
They did say they will rebuild.
Wow.
Hey, if they don't rebuild, the terrorists win. Okay, so
They will rebuild.
If you build it, they will come.
Yes, they will.
Someone's
yes,
very
They will
naked.
arrive. Yes,
They will arrive. Yes, they will go
the distance.
They will get there.
Terrence Mann?
They will get to
Remington
the dome.
Steele?
Listen, the Orgy Dome.
You're from the 69s, aren't you?
It's been a part of Burning Man since '03, and it's one of the most talked about fixtures at Black Rock City. They position it as an intimate, consent-focused, safe space with workshops and education around consent. They're trying to recover what they can. Organizers are asking for donations. They're looking for zippers. They lost all their dildos. Gone.
those are on
Dang
courts.
it. Yep, they've landed on basketball courts.
They've
People
all
will
landed
come,
on
Ray.
WNBA courts.
There's one thing that is endured at Burning Man, Ray, and it's Orgy Dome. People will come, Ray. Memories so thick they'll have to brush them away from their faces. I just want.
God, you sound good doing that. You need to be Mufasa.
Yeah, I want James Earl Jones to give the Orgy Dome speech about rebuilding it. That's so funny.
Is this heaven? It's Orgy Dome.
It's the Orgy Dome.
No, Dad, you want to have a catch?
No.
Not in here, son.
Dad
Not
the
in here.
catcher? What?
This mattress, this tent, it's a part of our past, Ray.
Yes.
It reminds us of all that once was good and could be good again.
618, we will re-erect the Orgy Dome.
Oh, yes. We will re-erect.
We will re-erect it. Come hell or high water. But yes, that was the big news yesterday. And no, we did not kill the Orgy Dome just by talking about it. Or maybe we did. I don't.
Our powers are growing. It's no longer people who are just at risk, but complete
Structures.
Wow.
structures, concepts. One of the largest festivals.
Nobody's safe.
No one's safe.
Portable ones, too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's in a slightly different spot every time.
Hey, before we found out about the Orgy Dome, the other huge piece of news yesterday. I mean, nothing bigger yesterday happened.
Which I learned simultaneously with the Orgy Dome, so now they're connected.
They'll always be connected.
In the
they will
fabric
always
of my
forever be
memory.
connected in your mind.
Yeah.
Forever.
It's a landmark in history for me.
Cracker Barrel's caved.
Oh.
Cracker Barrel has caved. One person's excited.
Well, we should all be excited.
I agree. And
Listen.
the fact that we're not, we're all like, now we're mad about this is so stupid.
When I found out that Cracker Barrel was going to change the logo, I couldn't stop throwing up.
Yeah. I mean,
I haven't slept.
I didn't eat there the last couple of days.
What a nightmare.
Yeah. I had already packed a bindle to like just go walk around the country and find myself. I didn't know what to do. I had like a handkerchief and a stick with just like 3 toys and 1 pair of underwear. Like when I was a little kid, I was going to run away because Cracker Barrel changed their logo, and I was just like, I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah, That's it.
Yeah.
Wow,
What is
that's
this
it.
life, you know?
That's
This is
it.
Bob
Without
Evans.
that.
I was
That's
just
it.
so sick to my stomach. And our long national nightmare is over. And thank God. This has been a really tough month for senior citizens.
Oh, man.
What a nightmare this whole thing has been for you
I mean,
people.
it's been hot. It's been humid. Have you been checking on your senior citizens, with the heat wave for the past couple weeks? I mean, thank God it's nice now. Guys, that Cracker Barrel logo redesign, my God, relief is on the way. Because yesterday, Cracker Barrel announced they were caving. They scrapping the plans to replace their classic logo with a less dated refresh. They said, we thank our guests for sharing your voices and love for Cracker Barrel. We said we would listen, and we have. Our new logo is going away, and our old timer will remain. At Cracker Barrel, it's always been and always will be about serving up delicious food, warm welcomes, and the kind of country hospitality that feels like family.
And if you idiots think the logo matters so much, then we'll do whatever you want.
Whatever, man. The stock tanked.
Wow.
Like, good God.
You know, on the pro, though, this is on a serious note. I mean, you get backlash. Companies will do exactly what you want them to do. And this is a perfect example of that.
I mean-
America said, absolutely not. And look what happened. Absolutely
Who knew
not.
there were so many Cracker Barrel enthusiasts out there?
Right. Where
That's
are you
hilarious.
kidding?
They are crowded
I
on
love
a
it.
Sunday.
Yeah.
They're not. It was just a perfect storm of spin and everything.
My
and
God,
politicizing.
with the amount of people talking about this, you think that'd be the most popular restaurant in the world?
Right.
yeah, I thought we were taught to
They said-
prioritize what's important in our life.
You telling me Cracker Barrel is not at the top of your priority
Wow.
list? You even American, dude?
I'm the one that's miscalibrated.
Show me your passport, man.
Are they keeping the little store, though? Because I don't care
They're
about...
keeping the store. Everything.
All right.
Nothing changes.
Good, then I
Wait, even the decor stain?
fine.
They're not going to make it bland? And
They better not.
Hey,
They're going even
all,
more old
all I'm
school.
saying is I hope all these people, when they start struggling in sales, I hope all these people are the ones that come to the rescue.
No, they
and
won't be.
Absolutely rescue the business, since it's their business now.
We just like having an opinion about something that we haven't eaten at in 10 years.
When was the last time you went to Cracker Barrel?
Literally 10 years ago.
For what, a special occasion kind of thing? Or
No, just
a rando?
hungover as hell coming back from Herman.
Me and the boy went to I think we had a hockey thing in Springfield. We stopped off. That was the only place that was on the way for breakfast, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Should we do a Rizz outing like we did with the buffet?
Sounds great.
I've never had
down.
a bad meal there.
I
Let's
had
go have
multiple
lunch.
Thanksgivings there because it's one of the few places that's open on Thanksgiving. And when you're on tour,
Yeah.
you have very limited options, and you kind of want to just sit and be sad with
And eat
whoever you're
turkey.
on tour with, and have at least like a meal that's cooked for you. And so I've probably had 4 Thanksgivings in Cracker
Every
Barrel.
once in a while, I'll grab my little go-to if I got to go to if I'm going to someone else's house for like Thanksgiving or some sort of potluck dinner. They'll make you a whole pan. You can buy it by the pan, the casserole, the hash brown casserole.
Dude, that hash brown casserole.
You're the hero of the party when you show up with a big pan of Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole.
Well, the last part of the statement, which was, we look forward to welcoming you to our table soon. That's a little nudge, like, hey, it's great to see so much love for our tradition online. Now, come in and give us your money.
Yeah. If you had a comment, you better go in the next week.
yeah.
If you got a vote in this board, then you better be invested in the company.
The business has been struggling ever since the pandemic. Just so you guys know, stock is down 65% since 2019.
Yeah, the pandemic probably killed about 80%
Right.
of the
So
customers.
Cracker Barrel didn't say this explicitly, but it sounds like the attempted logo refresh was part of an effort to modernize the brand,
Think
to
about-
appeal to a broader and younger group of consumers.
Think about how many logos have changed over the. It's amazing to me that it's even news. Like if I stopped you, if we're in the hallway and I said, Rizz, I'm just letting you know that Burger King tweaked their logo a little bit. You'd go, why are you bothering me with that?
Yeah.
Like,
And why do you think I care?
Like, what is, I don't. You
You're
just
trying to erase the monarchy.
Well, I
just
think
wasted 20 seconds for me. Like,
Burger King took the king away. They're trying to erase the monarchy.
But you would say, "What's the news?" And I'd go, "No, that's it." And you would slap me and go, "Don't ever speak to me during this hour again if you're going to waste my time."
The last big rebrand that I went through, that I took personally, is when Dunkin' Donuts got rid of the donuts part.
That's right.
And now they're just Dunkin'. Man, I was out there with signs. Yeah, it was a protest of one. I seem to be the only one that cared.
Yeah.
I'm looking at different logos that have evolved through time. You know, like Instagram is a good one. Remember when Instagram, when it started in 2010, it was just the little camera. It was like a icon, and now it's just the little colorful icon. That I remember when that changed. I was like, oh man, because I liked it being the little camera guy.
Yeah. This is it got politicized too, which is really crazy to me.
Yeah, that's a really.
And I'm like, you know, and I'm not commenting on it either way. I'm just saying, like, there's nothing political about it. They just tried to rebrand.
I think maybe it was.
And I think if they'd have done this 6 years ago, there's no blowback. It's just a weird thing because I remember, like, Casey's rebranded the exact same way. General stores. They actually hired me to be their twit to like.
Did they get rid of the rooster?
They got rid of the rooster in the barn, and it just it almost looked like a rip-off of the Wendy's sign. They got a new font. It's a very plain red sign. I didn't like it. I was like, I missed the Casey's.
They still kind of have the, like the rooster's still a big part of their brand and everything.
Yeah, but they didn't have. They had like the old-timey like general store font that I liked, and now it just looks like the same thing with Wendy's. They took Wendy off the sign. And Wendy's is just like a modern red sign.
But that's where I think the reason on this is that people are getting annoyed that everything that has fun and class and like just something unique, they're trying to make it super bland and they're making everything beige and they're getting rid of.
You know what? Maybe
all the art.
Were you in the
new
meetings?
logo. Maybe the new logo would have landed better if it wasn't so bland. I mean,
that's what it is. I think if they would have came up with an actually.
And it's
logo.
possible that, you know, the new logo felt less dusty to younger people, but it also felt pointless. I don't know. They just removed the character from it.
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy.
Take the heart out of the heartland.
I showed this to Rizz. And I think it's a solid theory because he showed like all of these box stores. Like Pizza Hut moved out of the Pizza Hut shaped buildings. McDonald's used to have like the crazy McDonald's roof. Well,
Pizza Hut used to have the iconic
roof, right? And they all moved into these like square, almost modular, interchangeable. And he's like, this is a real estate play. Yeah. Cracker Barrels all look the same. They all have like that tin roof. They kind of look like an old porch, like the Amish built the building. And he's like, if you are close to Cracker Barrel and you own the real estate, who's going to buy that? Because they're going to be like, oh, that car dealership's an old Cracker Barrel. And he showed how all of these buildings look the same, like Chipotle, McDonald's, like even McDonald's logo is very like clean and it's just the arches. It doesn't say 10 billion served. It doesn't have, and it's like he was saying like because businesses are opening and closing at such a rapid rate, like they build in these like a lot of these logos are meant to just go on the side of a building that's modular and kind of like King Scott said, just kind of bland. Could be a Chipotle, it could be a Pizza Hut, it could be a check cashing place, whatever it decide to want it to be.
They're getting rid of the character of a lot of these places. Yes. And people do have a problem with that.
Agreed.
But it's also people that may not understand the multiple layers of the business or the future. As I mean, Rafe just pointed out something that we didn't even think about. So if it's a real estate play and they're also like hedging their bets to make sure that they can sell this real estate or do something else with it or turn something into it, maybe that's what they have to do to keep Cracker Barrel alive. So if you get it your way.
Yeah, but people do have a problem with that, and they're losing. You know, it's losing character and
right. Okay, so character is more valuable than the business.
Well, I would think customers are more valuable to your business than anything else.
Apparently they are in the moment. But again, 65% down, the customers aren't even customers.
Well, yeah.
They're not coming.
This was a terrible miscalculation by the Cracker Barrel people.
And when did because didn't they also drop off a lot of their breakfast menu a couple years back? They did something dumb too that also hindered people from coming in.
I can't speak of that, but it was, and it will. This was a terrible miscalculation.
Yeah.
And I guess they didn't realize people would care that much. Apparently they did, and they spoke with the outrage, and the stock prices tanked. And I know they got a new CEO, right?
Is that right?
Is it new somebody? Is it marketing director or CEO or something?
I would not.
CEOs from Yum Brands, yeah.
I would not be surprised if they will be fired. It was that big of a deal.
Well, wait till next week whenever they probably sell through the roof because they're staying or keeping that logo.
Well, now that everybody's going back, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
But the genius. This was
Yeah,
genius.
you
want to
win.
get people. You want to get people back at Cracker Barrel.
Make 'em mad.
Piss them off.
Yes.
Cave, and they will come.
Yeah, I mean, I have dumplings. My mouth is watering for the chicken and dumplings, and it's like a weird thing because I feel like we've all been abused through this, but for some reason
right.
I want to taste.
hey, they tanked it on purpose. This was a buying opportunity.
Brilliant.
Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip.
This
Stock's
could have
going to
been-
go crazy.
This
is
could have
not
been the most
investing
brilliant
advice.
marketing move of all time. So
Well,
this
I'm
CEO
surprised
goes,
that
hey,
hasn't
hey, hear me out.
come
Hear
from
me
the
out.
corner over here.
Quit.
This was never intended to
I
be.
know.
Hear me out, guys. I know. Thank you for hiring. I'm a disruptor. This is the CEO. This is in the boardroom. Hey guys, listen.
Watch
Hear
this.
me out.
Make some headlines.
We're gonna make some headlines. We're gonna piss everybody off. We are taking the old man and the barrel off the logo. But hear me out. Hear me out. We're not really gonna do it. Just give it a week. We're gonna announce it. The outrage is gonna build, and everybody's gonna be talking. When was the last time people talked about Cracker Barrel?
Years ago.
It's been a long ass
Well,
time.
outside my family.
Anytime they mention Cracker Barrel, we're always the butt of a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Expensive rocking chairs, a lot of wicker, a lot of knickknacks.
Oh,
The
man.
tea game, nah. Everybody's going to be talking about Cracker Barrel. But this is a big gamble, guys. But again, you hired me. I'm a disruptor. I'm a disruptor.
You got to raise.
And then, boom, we're gonna pretend we caved, and everybody's going to come back.
Yeah.
Boom. Brilliant.
A lot of these articles about the logo change and the emotional shockwave and the manipulation, possibly, like you said, they're comparing it to the Jaguar rebrand
Yeah.
thing and the fallout there, and how that was possibly a purposeful thing.
Right.
Oh, that Jaguar changed their logo.
Yeah,
they
it's like-
took the Jaguar off the Jaguar logo.
Yeah, this was last year, and then in April there was a whole bunch of articles here talking about the emotional shockwave and backlash of changing quote-unquote iconic brand logos, which, by the way, the Jaguar logo had changed like 12 times in the past
Right.
30 years. But they're taking advantage of the current climate, and I don't know, maybe there is something to this.
I think Bill Maher in the last episode was talking about how marketing firms are actually playing into how politically divided we are. Like the
Yeah, they use
Sydney
it for
Sweeney
sure.
American Eagle jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Like that played right into everybody being outraged and got everybody talking. And that's, I mean,
And you know what? Those
It's
jeans
very manipulative.
And those jeans sold out.
Yeah, what have we said on the show for a while?
Those jeans sold the hell out.
Yeah.
That shock is gone. Rage is
And
the
now
new
it's
shock.
outrage.
Yeah, rage is the new shock.
Cringe
it's
and rage.
exhausting.
Cringe
Well,
is the new shock.
Yeah, and then by the time it hits the internet, it takes on a life of its own. No one knows what's real and what's not.
It's
I got
out
people
there,
emailing
man.
us right now being like, the CEO actually came out and said it was political. I'm like, no, they didn't. I looked it up. They didn't. They said, no, it's not. No CEO said that. That's all on Twitter. They said they just the backlash. They're like, hey, people didn't like it, so we're changing it back.
Yeah, we're
That's
changing
it.
it
It's
back.
not.
But it could. But for all we know, and if we go down that conspiracy rabbit hole, it could.
Right.
This could all have been the plan.
I'm surprised that wasn't posited earlier, because this feels like a Moon marketing
Well, now that they
did it.
did it,
Here's a quote.
it's all coming into focus, guys.
We're at a point where not taking a side is taking a side. That means even a design tweak can feel like a betrayal if somebody holds a certain tradition close to our heart. We've become Old England. This is what we rebelled against just a few hundred years ago. We were going to be the modern, always thinking, always changing, whatever. We're just England because now all of our traditions are so
Guys,
important.
if you want something new to be pissed off about, I got it. Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if we're the old England. I don't know what with that. But
I'm ready to be pissed.
you
What
ready?
now?
Here we
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
And this
Bring
is
forth.
me
marketing genius, the boss at Hooters. I will nix the butt cheeks hanging out. This will not stand.
Wait, what?
Hooters.
First you came for Uncle Herschel. Then you came for the butt cheeks at Hooters, and I said nothing.
Hooters.
Now there's nobody to say anything for
Listen,
me.
Hooters has been on life support for a while, right? And behind the scenes, people are trying to figure out how to administer a defibrillator.
I saw this headline and I go, I thought you guys were shutting down. Like, can I be completely honest with you? I don't care about this because aren't they shutting down?
They're trying not to. So drastic measures.
Were they ever?
This is not the drastic measure that's going to get people to come into your
But you know
Hooters.
what? Hey, if it worked for Cracker Barrel.
Hey, man, just start making fire wings, dude.
Well, earlier this year, Hooters announced plans for a makeover to make it more family-friendly. But since then, more locations have closed. And during the bankruptcy hearings, there's been a battle for control. And one of the current bosses, this guy, Neil Kiefer, thinks he could turn things around by balancing the family-friendly thing and the tongue-in-cheek sexy vibe. And he says you can expect it to be, quote, delightfully tacky. Waitresses would still wear orange shorts, but not the bikini-style bottoms that some locations introduced a while back.
Well, what kind?
He says, I don't think you're going to see a bunch of butt cheeks hanging out.
I'm sorry, what kind of orange shorts?
I thought they were all just orange shorts.
Yeah, me
Anybody
too.
gonna wear?
They started doing like the bikini bottom.
They were very,
Really?
yeah, they were like
saw
very
It was like a
revealing.
swimsuit, but it was like a swim. It wasn't like a thong. It was like a swimsuit.
Shorty shorts.
And they
right?
have the great pantyhose on that
Right.
like keep it all 100.
Tight.
Yeah, high and tight.
Huh.
So what? They're still going to wear orange shorts. Like, what are these going to look like? Bloomers? No thanks.
I'll tell you what, man.
They're
My
going to
wa-
wear long dresses as if they're in some kind of
A Handmaid's Tale.
My friend,
Cult.
hey, my friend Brittany's listening right now. How do you feel? You're an ex. You were in the service. You were a Hooters battalion gal. How do you feel about them changing?
You
the
know what?
uniform?
Great thought, Aaron. A good Aaron. Put Uncle Herschel on the Hooters logo.
Yeah.
Hey, man, put him in those
Herschel-
shorts.
Yeah, Uncle Herschel went from Cracker Barrel, and now he's living on the Hooters logo.
Give him a camel toe.
If
Let's
he's
go.
smart,
Guess
No,
who's
he
back?
moved logos. He's moving from Hooters. He's moving.
That's
from
more
Cracker Barrel to
family
Hooters.
friendly.
Dude, my wife loved Hooters because of the wings. Like she was like, oh, there's something about this their hot sauce and whatever. Until everybody started making better wings. So I would think that the best thing to do is to keep up in the chicken game, change the recipe ever so slightly, and make fire wings that people want all the time. Don't matter what the colors or the logos of the shorts are.
This guy also wants to fix up locations that are run down, update the menu that's grown too long. So I guess I haven't been to Hooters in 15 years. It used to be chicken wings.
Burgers.
and
They weren't
salad.
always burgers. Hooters was not always burgers, if I
Really?
remember. It was like it was only chicken.
Only chicken.
If I remember correctly, it was chicken wings. It was like buffalo shrimp. You get a chicken sandwich. I don't remember
Mozzarella
burgers.
sticks. They have seafood sandwiches. They have all sorts of stuff now. Tacos.
Yeah. Now what? You did a couple good things very well, and now you're doing tacos. Come on,
Curly fries.
the curly fries in the wooden bowl. They were like everything was like wood, like wooden bowls, and it had that whole.
I am hungry right now.
they had a steak sandwich
Gotta
in their
stop looking at
first
this.
menu. No burgers.
They got
Yeah,
snow crab
I don't
legs.
remember them snow crab legs. Come
Buffalo
on.
shrimp.
The buffalo shrimp are great.
Mahi burger. Grouper burger.
What changed, though, to me? Hooters was like in the mall in Union Station. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in the 80s and 90s. Was it just a...
No, when I moved here, Hooters was still at Union Station
Yeah.
in
In,
the 2000s.
I don't... Dude, people would be in there with their kids all the time.
They got a kids menu.
So I don't... The family-friendly thing is the thing that I'm like, I don't think that's the problem. Unless society's just changed that much. That it's like, is it like the kids must be protected at all costs from everything? Like, what changed? Because there were a lot of dads just being like, we're going to go in here, bud, and you're going to like
Because
it.
that was the only game in town.
Is that what it was? Is just more
Yeah.
competition?
I think Moon's right.
But
The flavor, like there's so many. Their competition just got really good.
yeah, up the game, dude. People like the last time we ordered from there, the wings were a letdown. So I'm not ordering from there again. Same with BW, B-dubs. Like I used to love their stuff, and then I got it once, and I was like, this isn't as good as some of the other places I've been ordering from. I'm done here.
Their buffalo chicken garden salad at Hooters doesn't look great. Needs to be.
Yeah.
There needs to be something else going on in there.
Just keep up. I hate to say it, but
It's just old.
It's just bland.
But it's very 90s. Like when you walk into a Hooters, it's very 90s.
Which is okay. I mean, sometimes you want that.
Yeah.
Like, I love walking into a place and it's nostalgia. But I'm saying there's a better, like, the menu needs to be updated, completely updated.
There's a better wing. Sorry. It's a capitalist society.
But you don't need 75 things on the menu, though.
Honestly, what they should do is lean into the 90s and have all the chicks look like Kelly Bundy. I think that would go over extremely well. Like Pam Anderson.
Me too.
Who were the hotties from the 90s? Let's go. Kelly Bundy, Pam Anderson,
Kelly
Cindy
Kapowski.
Crawford, Kelly Kapowski.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm there.
Lisa from freaking.
Say less. Let's go.
Lisa Turtle?
Lisa Turtle. Let's bring everybody back. All the hotties from the 90s. High flip of the bang. Bright colors.
Honestly, when we were at Aerosmith Draw the Line, there was some 2 band girlfriends walking around with
big ass
that looked
hair.
like they got unfrozen from being in ice from 1984.
Yeah, that one. Moon, this chick had the biggest
I have a photo.
hair.
Sweet.
And honestly, it did do something for me.
There you go.
Oh, you got a tingle in your dingle?
When she
you got a
walked
tingle
by,
in your mingus?
Tina and I looked at each other, and I was like, it was kind of cool, right? I'm like, that hair's kind of cool, right? She's rocking it. She was owning it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a woman that was.
I think it's just because you haven't seen it in a while.
Well, and it was a woman that was maybe in her 60s.
Yeah, I tried to ignore that.
And I don't know if she did that hairstyle just for Aerosmith,
You
or if
couldn't
that's
tell.
what she's
Here.
rocking.
Because it actually fit.
Here she is with Herman Lane, Brett Michaels of St. Louis.
Yeah,
and that hair is
teased.
spectacular.
That took a while.
You see that hair?
Is that every day
see
for
that.
this woman, or
Possibly.
is that?
I used to work with a gal who very admittedly was in 1984.
Did she think that Aerosmith was really playing?
Listen, not only did this gal live 1984, she admitted it and went in all in.
I love it.
Bright pink dresses,
Love it.
the green gloves. I mean, like she was in the 80s, and this was not the 80s. 10 years after something, how like that's the worst time to be doing it. That's when she was doing it, and it was awesome. It was awesome
She was a holdout.
because she was a holdout, but you have to be 100% in. If you slip to 95%,
Oh
you
no,
look
no,
like
no,
a
no,
fool.
no! Then you look like a poser.
Yeah, then you look like you're dressing up. No, she lived it, dude.
That's great.
It was awesome. So if you can do it, and if that gal's living it, then she's living
I wonder if she's living it, if she was living it just for the night, or if that is from. She has had that style since 1986.
My chick senses was going off that is how that woman looks
Whoa.
nonstop. And
That's
I
cool.
commend her
Oh, yeah.
deeply for
Whoa,
the
that is
efforts.
amazing.
Oh, yeah. That's how they met. She's dating a guy who's pretending to be Steven Tyler Everett. That's not coincidence. She sought that.
By the way,
she manifested her life, and good on her.
This woman with the giant, she was wearing a tight leather outfit, like short mini skirt, right? Tight top, huge hair, makeup,
The
big
mini skirt
hoop
and
A
earrings,
total biscuit.
Oh,
I
that's
loved
cool.
her.
a total
80s gal.
aged 80s.
Let me
groupie.
see her. Like that might be the gal I
But
used to work with.
she was going back. She was going backstage, and she was everywhere. She was walking in front of the stage. She had run of the place. I loved it. Loved it.
Yeah, she's band wife.
Yeah, this gal, she had this giant teased, the wet blonde curls, like the LA, what was that called? LA
looks.
looks.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of stuff. Man, that might be the same gal.
I don't know
man.
if she was with the band or what,
I'm into
or
that.
maybe she was that night.
This is the look that you need for Hooters, okay? And people can come in and they can have their wings. The menu will be updated, and then you'll go back in time. And you know what? They can play all solid music from the 80s and 90s, and people would eat it up.
Yeah,
can you
if
imagine?
all you have to do is have just competing chicken and do something like that.
Yeah.
But what they got to stop doing, and maybe we disagree here, is people don't know what they want. We're not the business people. Like
Here's what I'm
if you try to please everyone, you please no one. You're screwing yourself.
In my mind, okay, after this Cracker Barrel debacle, in my mind, Waffle House was up next, going, "Hey, right after
Don't you
right
bring
after
them
Cracker
into
Barrel
this.
gets that, cancel the plan, cancel
you bring
the
them into this
rebrand."
at all.
Like Waffle House had hired like a PR
Listen,
team, and
can I
everything.
tell you
They're going to
something?
make it colorful and nice.
About Waffle House. Waffle House had a sign near the Orgy Dome at Burning Man. Paris Hilton posted, and the Waffle House sign was at Burning Man. And I thought, was that just for
That's
funsies,
the
or
blue
was that
Waffle
an
House.
actual
No,
Waffle House?
I knew somebody was going to make
no.
that joke.
No.
What does that mean?
Don't look that up.
It's after 7 o'clock.
You can't do it.
My buddy sent me a thing, said, with Cracker Barrel's value dropping by $100 million and Hooters closing, Waffle House is closing in to take advantage by buying the other two properties and merging to become Crack House.
Yeah, it's gonna be the one ring to rule them all.
No, Waffle House was like, they were getting ready to do a rebrand.
Waffle House is the Sauron, dude.
We got to get rid of the smoking waitresses.
They made the rings, but they were all deceived.
Imagine a guy at Waffle House that's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth that's clearly like on three different opiates, wearing a Hooters uniform while he's like putting everything together for you. Like, these ideas should have never been merged.
The Eye of Waffle.
All right, listen, we got to take a break, but first. And it's sponsored by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Make Hot Shots your home for football weekends this season. Find yours at hotshotsnet.com from, is it Deloge, D-E-S-L-O-G-E? You don't say the S, right?
I don't say the S, no.
So it's Deloge?
Deloge.
Because I don't want people from
It's Deslodge.
Desloge. I don't want people from Desloge coming at me.
Proud to be an Okie from Deloge.
From Deloge, Missouri, Austin Newberry is our team. Austin has listened to the Rizz Show since its inception, and has been, a huge fan. Loves the first hour of the show. Loves matchup with Moon. That's his favorite game. Hopefully, we'll get to that today. I just love hearing everybody's opinions and sometimes how it could lead to opposing sides of an argument. Austin works at a juvenile detention center, about to be a dad for the first time, or maybe by now, and he loves us. So, hey, congratulations, Austin. That's amazing. Yeah. Austin Newberry from Deloge is our Teamers Member of the Day. Get the super sweet Teamers Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/TeamRiz. All right, we'll take our first break in the morning. We'll come back with crap on celebrities. All right, Lern, what do you got?
Something cool happened at Lee's Summit, Missouri. Which Kiss song just got into the Billions Club? We're going to talk about Kelly Osbourne, who she doesn't like right now. And then a question for you guys, I'm going to compare it to something that happened. What is the weirdest thing that you've had to sign for a fan?
Oh, okay. We got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. And Tanya Haddock's in court yesterday. Yikes. I'll give you the rundown next day there. Program phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RizzShow Show. Your emails RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. So Tanya Haddock's, our friend.
Our betrothed.
She was here. She was when she was in studio.
FOS, friend of show.
Friend of show.
Yep, one of our besties.
A complicated woman.
Absolutely.
A complicated woman.
It's simple in so many ways.
Sat on Rafe's lap.
She did.
She was
no regrets.
She was the woman featured in the HBO series Chimp Crazy. She was in a St. Louis County courtroom yesterday, and her long-running legal drama has taken another strange turn. So she was in court yesterday, and we all saw the pictures, at least us here in the studio. Now, when she was in studio here, her wig was, big wig.
Yeah, she's all dolled up.
Big wig.
Dolly Parton wig.
Dolly Parton wig. Makeup.
Loved
she had was she wearing tight leopard print?
Of course she was. My
She
queen.
had some control top leopard prints on.
Hey, man, we got that,
I ain't mad about it.
You wear tight stuff, you got to suck it in somehow.
Okay.
Scott knows what's up.
Yep.
Scott, did you see her in court yesterday, the pictures?
Dude,
I haven't seen her yet.
Look it up.
Okay.
She was in a prison jumper and shackles. She was in handcuffs.
Yeah.
And she had no wig. And it's a different Tanya. It's a different Tanya than we know.
Yeah, I imagine there's a layer of humiliation for her,
Of
and
course.
I feel terrible for her in that regard. She identified so deeply with her look, and so to be stripped of that, because that's how it is if you go to prison. That's just like a prison of your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, and this is this is a woman that does not leave the house without makeup on.
Yeah, has to be very hard for her.
So she's in court yesterday, prison jumper, shackles, no wig. She took the stand to address why she hasn't paid the nearly $225,000 judgment owed to PETA. And PETA was awarded the money for attorney's fees after a lengthy court battle over the chimpanzees in her care. So here are some of the highlights yesterday from her testimony. And this is Tanya Haddix on the stand yesterday in St. Louis City Court. St. Louis County Court. Empty pockets. So she claimed she is unable to pay the $225,000, testifying that her personal bank accounts contain less than $10 each.
Wow.
Hey, what did she say? Didn't she say on air here, how much HBO paid her or how little HBO paid her?
Oh, did she give a number?
I thought so. Or maybe it wasn't on air.
I don't remember.
One of us asked.
It's a legit question. Mm-hmm. It's a legit question.
Yeah, because
it wasn't what you think.
But she was the star. I mean, she was the star.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton of cash.
She was the star of that documentary, which was, when it aired, it was the #1 documentary that summer.
Right.
So she says she has less than $10 in her bank accounts. She said the highest balance for the zoo she operates was around $40,000 to $50,000 in the last year, and that a federal raid on her home in July only turned up $1,000 in cash.
I mean, I've always been so curious, even from the documentary, how that works, because my dogs are expensive, and if she's hiding these chimps, like, what's the money coming in? What's the money going out? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it takes a lot of upkeep.
And I don't
keep
mean
exotic animals on
your property. And I don't mean to
property.
sound like a joke here, but remember there was a banana shortage a couple years ago.
They're saying
serious.
Bananas could go extinct.
Right. So, like, what was the money in and out? If there was 40 or 50,000 at one point, like, does that mean that was on top of the expenses, or was that feeding these chimps that she was hiding?
I don't know how much it'll cost to run a zoo like that out of your house.
That's why I'm curious.
By the way, somebody does ask, like, what is up with the chimps? And they are at the Save the Chimps sanctuary in Florida.
In Florida, yeah.
But what about the other ones?
Where Rizz is moving to.
Wasn't there llamas and peacocks and different things?
She was keeping exotic animals on her property. I don't know where they are.
They're probably in sanctuaries.
So when PETA's lawyer questioned her about her assets and personal history, her answers were consistently vague. In one particular stunning moment, she admitted she didn't even know how many times she'd been married.
Wow.
They asked her, like, how many times have you been married? She's like,
she's in distress.
I don't even know.
To be fair, I think she's married the same guy a couple times.
Right.
So does that count?
No.
Well, that's what she said. She's like four or five times. She was married to some guy twice.
That only counts for one.
Does it? So it's either 4 or 5 times.
Okay. She's in distress, dude. Like, I don't know. I feel like people are going to look at that comment and go like, oh my gosh, but she is losing everything.
So she attributed some of her memory issues to a recent stroke.
Oh my Lord.
And a diagnosis of white matter disease.
What is
this?
White matter.
White matter disease.
Okay, here we go. It's a real thing. So white matter disease is an umbrella term for damage to your brain's white matter caused by reduced blood flow to tissue. So if she has had a stroke,
wig's too tight.
The wig's too tight, and the dresses are too tight. We got to loosen up. You know,
guys. Serious question. It's not going to sound that way when it comes out.
Can't wait for this.
I'm ready.
There's a lot of those.
I'm ready. Go.
There's a lot of those around.
Should I get a gorilla suit and go visit her at the
prison?
Yeah.
Do you think it would make her happy if I just showed up and I didn't talk and I just pretended to be?
And you put your hand up on the window.
She's not into gorillas. She's not into.
Well,
Harambe.
I don't know if they sell.
He's a gorilla man.
Chimp suits, and I'm too big to be a chimpanzee. So.
I can get a chimp suit, and I'll go with you.
We can put Lern in a chimp suit.
You go in there looking like Harambe, she's gonna be upset with you.
And I didn't watch the documentary, so I am like, I'm still looking at her like a decent person.
If I just dressed up and got a name tag that just said Tonka 2.
Tonka 2.
And I put my little...
We don't want to upset her more, though.
My monkey paw on the glass, and she got to play for a minute. Do you think she'd like that? Because there's part of me that thinks she might actually enjoy that.
You
for real.
With the dangler.
And I know that I'm not trying to be insensitive. Or I'm legitimately think after meeting her that she might enjoy that experience. And I would be willing to do it.
I'll be willing to drive you down there.
I bet you would. I would be willing to get in full chimp suit and just be like, hey, this is kind of your little conjugal visit here. Like the old days. Yeah, exactly. I'll ham it up. I'll even take a class of like chimp behavior.
Where is that class at?
I don't know, but I bet there's one out there. Maybe I'll start a class of chimp behavior.
Anyway, so the hearing is just the latest chapter in a saga that's been going on since 2016.
Still be ripping faces or fingers off.
Obviously, the case escalated dramatically when she claimed falsely that a chimp named Tonka had died, only for the animal to be alive in a cage in her basement. And that deception led to criminal charges. And she was recently sentenced to nearly 4 years in federal prison for obstruction of justice. Incredibly, if you missed it, another chimp was found hidden in her basement last month. So despite her claims of poverty, she also described herself as having been, quote, one of the most successful brokers in the exotic world. So, for now, the judge has ordered her to produce all financial documents by September 26th.
In court, she said that?
The judge, yeah.
No. In court, she said, I'm one of the most successful
one of the most
ones
successful brokers in the exotic world. That was in quote. That was quote. Quote. Peter's lawyer said that so far they've only managed to get about $5,000 of the money she owes them. The story continues. The story continues. All right, let's do crap on celebrities. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Mentality. Their patients experience a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Reclaim your health today at mentalityhealth.com/radio. Well, in addition to the Orgy Dome and the Cracker Barrel logo change and
the Cracker Barrel caving.
Yeah. This was also big news yesterday. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are finally engaged.
I'm just hearing about this.
Well, welcome to it.
After when did this happen?
Yesterday,
I shut my
around 1.
phone off around 1 o'clock.
I know. Well, you missed out. They've been dating for 2 years, Rizz. They dropped the exciting news in a joint collab Instagram post saying your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. They captioned a series of photos sharing the enchanting moment, which took place in Lee's Summit, Missouri. That's where Travis Kelce got down on one knee in a rose garden.
That's quite an affluent area of the Kansas City metro. Lee's Summit is. I wonder if that's where his house is.
Maybe so.
Yes.
I tried to look up like which rose garden because everybody'd want to go to that place if they could, and I couldn't find exactly where it was. So probably like a private place. But the ring is beautiful. It probably. This thing is so huge. It's like 18 carats, something nuts.
Okay, so Travis Kelce, he used jewelry designer Kindred Lubbock and Artifacts Fine Jewelry for his one-of-a-kind ring. Mm-hmm. It's a New York City-based designer. It's funny. So my wife and I were talking about this yesterday. The first thing she asked was, you see a picture of the ring?
Yeah, it's a square oval diamond with a gold bezel setting.
So which is it, square or oval?
It is.
It's a monster.
It's a rectangle cut. It's a rectangle.
Well, how many shapes can you guys throw into this?
Square oval.
No, it's a rectangle cut diamond, right?
I have it here. Square oval diamond.
Okay.
We need John Royce on the phone.
It appears the band has a vintage design woven into it. Experts estimate the stone to be somewhere in the range of 7 to 10 carats, which would be worth up to $1 million. It's elegant. It's timeless. It's classy.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I love this.
Expensive.
I thought about this yesterday. I'm just happy for him. Because they do bring so many people joy. Of course, there's going to be Chiefs fans that are like, oh my God, because now we got to deal with this forever.
Yeah, the Chiefs season is probably over, unfortunately. I was like, this is going to be the year it all dies down.
No distractions.
Third season of her being at games. People are going to be used to it. And now they're engaged.
Remember he said
2 weeks before the season starts.
He said he was locked in, like Travis is locked in.
Locked in. I was distracted.
I was distracted.
He didn't say she was the distraction, though.
He said he was distracted.
I'm happy for him. I'm just like...
How are you doing this? Right? Your girlfriend, Tina D-Ball.
I'm excited.
This is Tina's... it's Chiefs. It's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
This is her Like, what was
merging.
she like yesterday when she found out this news?
She was on set of a film she's making, and I'm pretty sure they had to shut down production.
Yes.
So Tina could process and
then go
deal
onto
with,
Instagram and talk about
and
it.
go on to Instagram and give her opinion about it. And I'm happy for him, man. But I'm just like, it is going to have an effect.
Apparently, they'd been engaged for 2 weeks already.
Yeah, so they held this news
So they
tight.
held the news.
And Moon, were you and I talking about this? How she is a machine of marketing, and how there should be classes built around how she does her marketing.
Oh yeah, there'll be management groups modeling their campaigns and everything.
Oh, you
actually.
don't think
We're gonna get an
they
eighth
released
album.
this news
Oh, this was
on
very
Strategically?
on that day, yesterday, at that time for a reason?
That's
It
what
was
I
all-
mean. Yeah,
it
like
was
the fact
all-
that it was kept under wraps for 2 weeks, incredible. That they can keep things a secret with these two big stars, you know?
They're part of the machine.
I did text yesterday.
are the machine.
Friend of the show, Courtney Diamond, who has the tailor-made Taylor Swift tribute here in St. Louis, who is a diehard Taylor Swift fan, maybe rivaling Tina's fandom, the only other person. And I texted her and I go, "Are you losing your mind right now?" And she was like, "I am." And she goes, "Honestly, whenever she did the podcast for New Heights, her nails were done, and I kind of assumed." And so the Swifties that were diehard kind of knew what was going on.
I was reading about that too. There was these little Easter eggs in the podcast,
Yes.
showing that had been something was up.
Even my husband yesterday said, yesterday was the 26th. 2 times 13 is 26. So that is why they announced yesterday, because 13
Man.
is such a big number with Taylor. Crazy.
Hey, before we move on, let's go to Pastor Chad on line one. Pastor Chad, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
What's happening?
So I used to have I have a food pantry in Festus, and I used to deal with her all the time with the monkeys.
Oh, Tanya.
Tanya, yeah. And I used to give a lot. It's so horrible to say, but she cared so much for them. But man, I give her all of her rotten fruit. And I was like, they're going to eat this? Oh yeah, they'll eat it. And she would take it out by the truckload. And I never really had a great experience with her. I'm not going to lie to you.
Right. Hey, that's fine.
She wasn't the greatest and the kindest at times, but I mean, she was grateful, but she was difficult to deal with.
All right, so
she was very, very greedy when it came to it. She always asked me if I had more and stuff. And I don't mean to say anything bad about her.
No, I understand.
That was our experience.
Well, but and you know what, Moon, that should answer some of your questions.
Like, where are you getting all these?
Like, where are you getting all the bananas? Or where are you
Right?
getting
Yeah.
the food?
No, we give her a lot of fruit. A lot of rotten fruit that we would get and we couldn't get out, or it came to us that way.
Yeah,
On a side note, if they're looking for somebody to marry them, I'll put my name out
Well,
there.
let's
you're just a man of all celebrity
We will
gossip.
let them know that Pastor Chad is available to marry those two.
Okay,
Hey,
Pastor
thank you
Chad.
for listening.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for calling in, Pastor.
All right, guys.
All right, see you. Bye.
Did anyone else think when he first called in that Taylor Swift was going to his food pantry for a second?
Yeah,
'Cause
I was like,
did.
who are we talking about right
I
now?
go, wait, Taylor Swift is going to the
No,
Festus
he's
food
talking about
pantry?
Tanya.
Well, anyway, so congratulations to Taylor and Travis, and I wish them
man,
nothing but the best.
I'm wondering how tight that prenup is going to be.
Me
Ooh,
too. I thought
man,
about that.
woo.
And I hope it is.
I'm sure there are many lawyers involved. In,
Absolutely, and
in
there
the
should be.
mingling of lives and finances. And,
Yeah. Like even Tim, Tim's a diehard Chiefs fan, and I asked him, I'm like, what do you think about all this? And I mean, that prenup is going to be tight. And I was like, didn't Travis Kelce cheat on his other wife that he had? Wasn't he married before?
He was not married.
Or so he had a serious girlfriend though.
He
And
dated a gal for a while that I think he did fool around on it early in his career. Or that's what she said.
Yeah, and that's coming from her side of things. But, yeah, I mean, listen, they're both very wealthy. So
they'll be okay.
they will both be okay. Should this go sideways,
Let's hope it does.
they will both. Hey,
Great album
True
though.
love.
If it does,
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
just saying we would have a banger of another heartbreak album.
Taylor Swift divorce
Yeah.
album.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm not trying to get that hate, but I'm
You
just
ain't
saying.
cheating on
there's-
Taylor and getting away with it. Too
Right.
many. She has too many spies working for her.
That's right.
People would straight up walk up to him in a hotel and be like, "I see you. I know what you're doing. And I'm going to kill you."
And that would be a 9-year-old.
Yes,
A
that
little
would be a
girl.
child. That would be a child with a friendship bracelet on that says Mackenzie.
It was nice. My daughter yesterday, she's like, "Did you hear the news?"
Oh, she had news.
And I said, I pretended like I didn't know.
Good dad.
She goes, "Did you hear that Taylor and Travis got engaged?" I went, "I'm just getting over this orgy dome news."
I was like, what?
That's what I did with
say, Dad?
Tina. That's what I did with
See,
my
I'm crying.
grown girlfriend.
Can't you see I'm crying? Save this news for a better time.
Well, you know, sometimes one. I said this yesterday in our group text, but sometimes one thing must perish for another to have life.
Right.
Orgy Dome ushered in the marriage of the English teacher and the gym teacher.
Yes.
You know?
Very cute. When it comes to the most popular Kiss song, you probably would say Rock and Roll All Night, right?
Well,
what would you say?
No, if you were to, what's the most popular of the Kiss songs in their catalog, the most well-known would have to be Rock and Roll All Night.
Well, you're wrong. It's number 2. Because that only has 600 million streams on Spotify.
Can I guess what would be number 1?
Go for it.
It's not Detroit Rock City.
That's number 3.
That's number 3.
Strutter. Strutter's not even in top 5.
I was made for loving you, baby.
The disco song is the number 1 song. This just hit 1.3 billion streams on Spotify.
So that is the most
song.
Streamed Kiss song.
This one.
Do you guys know this song?
Of course I know this one.
I'm asking Moon.
Oh.
What? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Play it.
Kiss, I was made for loving you.
It's an earworm.
You know what I'll bet?
It's a banger.
I'll bet you know the song you didn't know was Kiss.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah. So this was the 70s. I mean,
Yeah.
this was...
The whip.
We'll get to the chorus here. I love you put in the file here, snippet. It's the whole song.
I just wanted to roll with it.
Learn in our audio file to me said snippet, and it's the whole song.
I know what I'm doing, okay?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ha! You know the song?
I think I just dismissed it in the disco rock stuff,
Kiss.
but I've heard it before, I'm sure.
Kiss went disco.
Yeah, 1979.
Gene
the
says
Dynasty
he hates
album.
that song.
He
Hates
does.
doing it.
He has quote said that he hates this song so much and that he doesn't want to play this stuff. He wants to, I want to sing guy stuff.
Well, it's the whole doo 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 doo.
Here's Paul Stanley
kinda
on how
wanky.
Kiss fans initially reacted to that song in 1979.
I think when we did I Was Made for Loving You, it was no more a departure than Beth. There were some people when Beth came out who said, oh no, Kiss is going to do ballads. Well, you know, I think that you have to have the freedom to do what you feel like doing. It doesn't mean that you change. It means that you have your moments of wanting to try different things. If there's anything we've had, it's consistency. Doesn't mean we always sound the same. It means that the basic overall feeling of what we do hasn't changed.
Thanks, Paul.
Kiss is gonna do ballads.
That's what you do.
I love Paul Stanley.
When he talks,
Such a fan.
it's so funny.
I want him to do some meditations
But it's
in
like
his little New York
I
accent.
love him, and I love Gene.
And I love his
Kiss
chest
is
hair.
gonna do ballads.
Whenever we wrote "Lick It Up," you know, we were going through a weird time. Man,
Just
he's
a
just
thick
so
New York
like such a
accent.
calm dad. So he works at a deli.
So good for Kiss. So the top 5 most streams: Lick It Up, Heaven's on Fire, Detroit Rock City, Rock and Roll All Night. But in the Billions Club, it is I Was Made for Loving You from
Lick It
Kiss.
Up's
Did you have a Kiss friend?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yes.
Brian Reeves, and he's a listener. Used to drive. He was an upperclassman that used to drive us around in his Jeep, and he loved the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kiss Army, and that's all he ever talked about. And I got a Kiss education my freshman year in high school because he was like a nice dude that would drive like. He'd like take you to the parties and stuff. He didn't treat you like garbage. Like he was a senior that didn't treat freshmen like garbage. Probably because no one wanted to hear about Kiss, not in hindsight. But I feel like everyone had a Kiss friend growing up that
Yeah,
was like
I
would
did.
educate you on Kiss whether you wanted it or
Yeah,
not.
I had a buddy named Chris who was a hardcore Kiss fan. I was working for K-Rock at the time, and Kiss had put out a record called Psycho Circus. It was their like comeback record, and we did an in-store, and I brought Chris with me, and he cried.
I don't blame him at all.
Like he...
Chris.
It's a big deal.
You're crying, Chris.
They were in the room, and he was weeping.
I love seeing old photos of my friends from the 80s when they had their makeup done like Kiss as children. And they've been diehards since they were born because of their dads, probably. It's great.
Chris, you're crying. Did you know that you're crying?
Weeping, like sobbing.
I get it.
Like sobbing. I love seeing the old pictures of Kiss from the Casey Kite Fly.
I know. In Forest Park.
In Forest Park. Those are some cool pictures from that.
Casey was very responsible for
era.
breaking Kiss in the 70s. And so very neat. Congratulations to them for their billion streams. Kelly Osbourne doesn't appreciate how WWE star Becky Lynch pulled her father into the storyline on Monday Night's Raw. So during the broadcast, which aired from Ozzy's hometown of Birmingham, England, where he is buried, Becky Lynch tried backing away from the match against Nikki Bella, and this is what she had to say.
Okay, so they were in Birmingham. So this is WWE, Raw in Birmingham. Okay.
I'm with.
Moon.
Okay, I'm there.
What are your opinions on this?
Okay.
Here we go. This is Becky Lynch, who is a wrestler.
Because I am not wrestling in Birmingham. Yeah, the only good thing that came out of here died a month ago. But in fairness to Ozzy Osbourne, he had the good sense to move to LA, a proper city. Because if I lived in Birmingham, I'd die too.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, lady, it's been like a month.
Wrestling, dude. That's the ultimate heel turn.
Right.
Good for you.
Wow.
That's Roddy
Is that me,
Piper
by the
level.
way?
No.
Oh, what the hell is that?
That's not you. No, I know what that is. And Kelly Osbourne is very upset.
She's very upset. Obviously still
Upset
grieving
about
her dad. Her
Right.
dad is dead.
Oh, come on.
And
That's what I'm saying. Come on.
Kelly says, Becky Lynch, you are a disrespectful dirtbag. Birmingham would not whiz on you if you were on fire. Shame on the WWE for allowing such things
Get
to be
out.
said
I know you're
about my
grieving.
father and
Oh,
his
I know
home.
you're grieving.
maybe she's
It's a little
playing.
extra sensitive.
Maybe she's kayfabing too.
Maybe
No,
she's wrestling too?
I think
so.
she's deeply pissed. I don't think that. Trust
I
me.
mean, how can it's your dad is one of the most famous people, and he's in the news everywhere. Everyone loves him. You take the good with the bad. This
And
is
Becky
the,
Lynch
this is the
anger
bad.
stage
But Becky
agree.
Lynch is a wrestler.
This is the bad, and it's not even bad. It's cartoon.
Right.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You can't, this is not real.
I feel bad for Kelly.
Well, of course. She lost her
Well, I
father.
feel bad that she lost her father, but this has nothing to do with
Yeah,
her.
but to be on you have to have a platform where it's like, do you have to dig him up right now? Like, give it
No,
some
it's
time. Is it
fine.
too soon?
No.
What?
No.
I'm sad.
You're a
What?
wrestler. You're a wrestler. You're a bad guy wrestler.
You're trying to say the most offensive thing possible.
You're trying to get the crowd to boo you. So she did.
Yeah.
That's what she did. Kelly
Kelly
should
Osbourne's
stay
gonna
off of.
for
She
real
didn't
killer.
even say anything about him. She was just crashing Birmingham.
No, she did say something about him.
I mean,
what'd
that
she
he
say?
died.
Right.
Which was
She
a
didn't say
fact.
he was like she went like Ozzy Osbourne's music sucks.
But that's like, I mean,
She's like she gave him props. She just was like making fun of the city
Yeah,
so
she-
they'd boo her.
she said he died. So has the 1 million tribute
And
photos
you
and
know
all
what?
that. Like, is she upset at those
He
people
did
too?
die.
He did die, I know. And people are still sad. And hey, you know what? Everything's out on the public stage. I don't mind Kelly taking a jab at her, talking about how that she
Well, when
wouldn't be on her if she was
when
on
they
fire.
wrestle at WrestleMania, you got marked.
Kelly's a smart
That's
gal.
fine.
I think she's participating.
Didn't
I
Jack
don't think she
Jack
is.
wrestled right? One of the Ozzy did a WWE thing, didn't he? I'm pretty sure that half of that family has been involved.
Maybe Kelly Osbourne will be headlining WrestleMania.
Ozzy
Kelly's a
was on the
smart gal.
WWE a lot. He was in the Hall of Fame for the WWE.
Okay.
So maybe, but I don't know. I think it's too soon for Kelly to be doing marketing ploys with whoever this woman is. What's her name?
Oh.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is she Irish? Maybe she doesn't like England.
Oh, come
She
on.
sounded a little Irish.
Yeah, but no, she's supposed to be bad. She's supposed to be
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. She's there to badmouth
Bad
him.
guy. Bad guy. On the instant feedback, Amanda says the kids made I was made for loving you #1. Apparently, it's huge on TikTok.
Yes, it was. It was also part of the Disney Plus series What If, and so that's where it
There
came
you
from.
go.
And it was in that movie with Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling. What was it called?
The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy.
And it was great in that movie.
Yeah, it
Great
was
use
all
of that
over it.
song.
That's why I had it on my Spotify.
If you would have put a gun to my head, I would have said rock and roll all night.
Yeah.
I think I found the rose garden that
Oh, you did?
happened. Yeah.
Where's it at?
Oh, the
It's right there. I'm not gonna tell you.
why? Who cares?
Charge for it. Charge for this info.
Who cares? You don't own the.
Is it on a home?
You just look a satellite thing. Yeah, like he bought a particular home.
Listen. He's not going to say it's in Gallatin, Missouri.
Yeah, I think it's this one.
That's
This
cool.
is your garden, babe.
I see the garden that it all happened. This is a historic garden.
And where's Gallatin, Missouri?
Sounds like a city in Children of the Corn.
It's right above Casey.
Guys, rock fans are paying big, huge money for the August 1995 issue of Playgirl magazine, which features Typo Negative's Peter Steele.
What?
People are paying $800 for the issue. One buyer is asking $5,000 for his magazine.
What are we talking about?
Explaining that it's in mint condition. And so he was paid Peter Steele for Playgirl back in the 90s.
Peter Steele from
$2,000.
the band Typo Negative. Okay, you may know. Rafe, name one Typo Negative song.
Not even going to attempt. Couldn't tell you.
Moon, name one Typo Negative song.
It is a cover of. Hang on, it's a something girl. Hang on.
You're in the
Okay.
I know.
Neil
it's
Young's Cinnamon Girl.
Cinnamon Girl.
But that's
what's
not even the
up?
most. That's not even their most iconic
My favorite
song.
type
No, but that's the one
negative
that we
song
play.
is I Don't Want to Be Me.
Or Black Number One.
Yes, that's the goth song.
Black Number One's the
Yeah.
jam.
Well, good for you for knowing that song.
And Peter Steele has a huge schwanz.
He does. Hence being in Playgirl. So if you want it, though, you got to pay $800 on eBay. Guys, Kris Jenner confirms that she recently underwent a facelift. She was in the new issue of Vogue, and she was interviewed talking about how this is her version of aging gracefully. And she looks pretty damn good. She's 69 years old, and she shared that the procedure was a follow-up to one that she got 15 years ago, aimed at feeling and looking like her best self. Her daughter Kylie was joining her there for the appointment, and explaining in her openness, Kris Jenner said that, you know, like her hip replacement, sometimes this sort of thing can be inspirational. Just because you get older doesn't mean you should give up on yourself. So get your face fixed like Kris Jenner. If you're old, she wants you to be inspired.
Have you seen this? Maybe reported on it while I wasn't here. 'Cause speaking of Kris Jenner, there's like some plastic surgeon that's fixing everyone, and he fixed her. This guy's
plastic
like,
surgery?
everybody that's got
Was it
botched.
Dr. Stephen Levine?
Maybe. I just like, there's some plastic surgeon in LA that's like making a fortune fixing all these botched. And they showed all the people he worked on, and they looked markedly better.
Yeah. Kris Jenner looks really good.
Yeah.
She's had a lot- and I like that she's transparent about it. All the Kardashians
how
feel
could
like
you?
they
You're
are.
on TV all the time.
Yeah.
How could you not be?
I don't know. There's
Her
plenty of
face is
people on
stretched
TV
so
all
thin
the
she's
time.
becoming transparent. Really? Am I right? Okay.
Okay.
Swing and a miss on that one.
Gilmore Girls documentary is coming up. The Hollywood Reporter is sharing the news that the documentary will explore the role the show had on American culture. It will have many, many parts of the cast in it with the crew, the writers. So if you're a Gilmore Girls
Well, it affected
fan-
my life.
Did you ever watch Gilmore Girls? I didn't either, and I've just now started kind of watching an episode here or there. I like it. It's pretty
Lauren
good.
Graham, right?
Lauren
That's,
Graham, yeah.
That was the main person.
In movie news, Cool Runnings 2 could be happening.
Get out of here.
Disney
Why?
is because they're doing an all-female bobsled team. Prepare yourself, pal. You okay? Are you sitting? Is everybody sitting down?
Ladies, we got the bobsled team.
Why?
Disney is bringing back one of the most beloved 90s movies, Cool Runnings, and the fresh twist will be the sequel will
But the
feature
whole
an
thing-
all-female
the whole
bobsled.
thing is that it's a
was
true
real.
story.
It's a real story.
Well,
Well, what?
maybe there's been women in Jamaica having
no, but the
bobsled
story
they
of
teams.
Cool
haven't.
Runnings was the real.
There was not a women's team that went to Canada from Jamaica
Well,
the first
maybe
time ever
something
and
else
then crashed.
happened.
and
Maybe
cheered.
there was a period situation on a bobsled. We don't know yet. The movie hasn't come out yet.
It's one of the greatest conversions of a almost true story to like a Disney film, John Candy vehicle. Good God, it's like near
Yeah, I mean, there were
perfect.
some liberties taken with the original Cool Runnings, but I mean, it was kind of true.
Yeah, for the most
based on a true story.
solid 80%.
But if you're going to do a female Cool Runnings, call it something else.
Like what?
Ladies
we're
in
not the
bobsleds,
creative
I don't
ones
know.
here.
Ladies in bobsleds.
Not as Cool Runnings.
There you go. There it is. The title. Thank you, men.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Gosh.
It's not like
This is the Cracker
Ghostbusters.
Barrel
You know,
all over
it's
again.
not like they're doing the Gal Ghostbusters thing. That was not based on a true story.
What?
This was an actual Olympic thing happening.
Yeah.
The 1988 Winter Olympics.
What was John Candy's character name? Was it Herb?
Man, I don't know. I'm actually ashamed of
Can
myself.
I be honest with you guys? I've never seen
Kiss
Cool
the Lucky
Runnings.
Egg, Coach.
Wow, she's never seen Cool Runnings.
You dead, Sanka? Are you kidding me?
I'm not. Had no
It is-
interest.
No
Oh,
interest.
it's a great movie. And
Why
holds
is
up.
it so great?
It's
Watched it
nearly
recently.
perfect. It's hysterical. It's fun.
Watched it not too
it's
long ago.
light.
You got to care about bobsledding?
No, you have to carry.
Where do
You
you
have to
guys-
carry about friendship and perseverance.
Yeah,
But,
man.
this is going to hurt for you guys to hear. But John Candy's character, Irv Blitzer,
Irv Blitzer.
Irv.
was not real. Not based on a real person.
Yeah, I told you it was loosely based on a true story.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
sorry.
think that
They
they
took-
stood in the
Honestly,
mirror
I
and
thought it was a
said,
documentary.
No,
I see
they took,
pride.
they took artistic liberties. Yeah,
I
but
see
it was
power.
based on the true story of the Jamaican bobsledders, or bill sledding, as they called it in the movie. Bill sled, bobsled. You don't remember the part?
no, I
You
just
gotta watch it again.
I just know
it's
that
good.
the,
It's good
the
for the
movie
kids and
freaking
holds
rules. Yeah, they made it. I mean, of
up.
course,
1993.
they made a story to represent, a team from Jamaica that was in the Canadian Olympics, which is pretty badass.
Yeah.
How you gonna do this?
Okay. Well, anyway.
Anyway, they're doing it, and I apologize, I guess, on behalf of
And I don't
women
like it.
want to be involved.
It's nothing to
What-
do with it.
what- I don't get. Yeah. Nah.
Daniel Day-Lewis, here's some news for men.
No.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, Lern, no.
Yes.
Say no more. All is right with the world.
Hot runnings, the menopause games. It says 314.
That's fine.
Damn.
And very accurate. Daniel Day-Lewis has emerged from his retirement, and King Scott sent me this earlier. He has a new film called Anemone, and the project is going to have a world premiere, I guess, September 26th. So Daniel Day-Lewis is out of retirement, and the first look at this movie is coming
So
out.
yeah, his son wrote and directed it.
I believe you're right about
that's
that.
nice.
Wow,
He's
that's
being a
Yeah,
good dad.
Ronan Day-Lewis. And co-written by Daniel and Ronan.
Oh, that's nice.
And finally,
That's a cool name.
I love me
Ronan.
some
Ronan.
Ronan Day-Lewis is a
DDL.
dope ass name.
What was the De Niro movie? Was it
Ronan.
just Ronan? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good movie, actually.
Based on a true story.
Based on,
Based on the
hey,
story
we need
of
only
the-
true stories from here on out to be entertained.
Based on the story of the Hungarian fencing team.
Ah, yes. We don't forget. And finally, what's the weirdest thing that you guys have ever signed? Because Henry Winkler had to sign a casket, and he wrote "Rest in peace" to the person. It was a fan. A fan brought a casket to Henry Winkler that I guess he wants to be buried in, and Henry Winkler said "Rest in peace"
I
and
have a
signed it.
picture of.
Well, somebody texted us one of the things. They have a bottle of lotion on their nightstand that me, Jeff, and it looks like Rizz signed.
That's very nice.
I
of you
do
guys.
recall signing lotion.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing I signed,
Bedside lotion.
like Jergens,
Just-
Jergens lotion.
It's Equate. It's not even it's the Target brand or whatever.
I had to
Here it
sign
is right here.
a man's butt cheek one time.
Yeah, I've signed some man's butt cheeks before. I've
signed different body parts.
I will fully admit that the band one time we signed a sack.
I'm sorry.
A ball sack.
A ball sack.
Like a take home a sack from Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
No, we signed a sack. But I do remember in 2000, this was like 2005 or 6, in a club in Toronto, and this dude came up and said, "Hey, I might have the weirdest thing that I'm ever going to ask you to sign, but it is a real thing, and it means a lot to me." He went into this whole thing about how this item meant a lot to him, and he wanted us to sign it. And we were not the first to sign it. It was other bands and like somebody else that he had met. And we signed a lemon. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking to myself, I'll never forget this because I don't think I'll ever sign a lemon again.
Right.
And I signed a lemon.
You think that he took the peel off and just kept that? Because one day that was going to
No, it's
mold.
gonna- well,
Yeah,
it'll
I don't know.
dehydrate. I signed. Somebody took the front door of their house
Oh, that's right. I remember
off
that.
their house
Yeah, he brought it to
and
us.
brought it to us.
That was cool.
Yeah, I was out at some random, I can't remember what event, but that same guy, he had a truck. He brought this
Yep.
big door that you guys
Big
had
ass
already
door with
signed.
the front door of his house.
Yes, that was awesome.
That was
I'm like,
cool.
what's on your house now? He goes, nothing.
It tracks.
I will not forget that. He brought it in a pickup truck.
Yeah.
He goes, hey, man, it's on my door. I go, what? He goes, this is the front door of my house.
And we said, what are you doing with it? He goes, I'm putting it back on the jam.
yeah.
All right.
So
Good
he had
times.
just an open hole at his
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
I signed an underboob, like a Not just the boob. I've signed
Like
a couple
lift it up.
boobies, but she lifted up and signed so where she's like, I want it here, and then I'm gonna let the boob fall over it. And I said,
Cool.
Boob sandwich. That's
"It's
excellent.
your body, lady."
And that is your crap on celebrities.
All right,
Thanks.
thank you, Lern.
Oh, hey, celebrity celebrating a birthday on this fine day. We begin with Ariana Greenblatt, which is, of course, Tiny Tina on the Borderlands movie. She was also in the Barbie movie. She's 18. Patrick Adams is 44. He used to be Mike Ross, the guy practicing law without a license on Suits. Aaron Paul, we were just talking about him yesterday. He's 46. Sarah Chalk, you guys know who that is?
That's one of the Beckys.
Yes.
And Dr. Reed on Scrubs. She's 49. Mace, Puffy's protege, who left the rap game for 6 years to become a preacher. He's 50. Jimmy Pop from
Well, that makes more sense now, doesn't it?
What, why he came back? Or why he
Mace
left?
leaving the rap game to go find the Lord after being Diddy's protege. Like,
then he
in
came back.
hindsight.
He did a comeback album called Welcome Back, and it has no cussing on it. Jimmy Pop from the Bloodhound Gang is 53. The Great Khali, WWE star, is 53. Tony Kanal from No Doubt is 55. Chandra Wilson, that's Dr. Bailey on Grey's Anatomy, is 56. Cesar Millan. Cesar is 56.
Oh, the dog whisperer, yes.
Bobo from Cypress Hill is 57. Glenn Matlock from the Sex Pistols is 69. By the way, somebody in the Sex Pistols, it just doesn't seem like a name, Glenn Matlock. Really.
Oh, they said Ben.
No, Glenn. Alex Lifeson from Rush is 72. Sergeant Slaughter, another WWF star, old school star, is 77. And Barbara Bach, that is wife of Ringo Starr. James Bond fans know her as the Bond girl from The Spy Who Loved Me. She's 79 years old today.
All right, today's Portal birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Taylor Wayne. And yes, Taylor Wayne, W-A-N-E,
Okay.
W-A-Y-N-E, for those scoring at home. Today's birthday goes been in 385 fine films, including 5 Minutes of Fury, America's Nastiest Home Videos 29, Assault with a Friendly Weapon, in a movie called Bangers and Gash. What? In a movie called Bumpin' Donuts. What?
Donut.
Cheers.
The Cougars of Boobsville. She was in Dude, Your Mom Did Porn. And then she was in a movie called Is Your Mother Home? A League of Their Moans. She was in Splatterhouse 13. Yeah. And who could forget her role? In 2013's A Trip Down Memory Lane. Taylor Wayne is 57 years old. It's porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. Hey, is our friend Dustin here?
He is.
Dustin
He is
Rao
here.
from Songs for Soldiers fame. He's going to be stopping by here. We'll talk about the big event happening in just a couple weekends. Songs for Soldiers over in it's Colombia, right?
Yep.
Colombia.
Colombia.
Before we get into what is to be a wonderful weekend of music and fellowship, has anybody here been a delivery person? Like for anything?
I delivered Emo's pizzas.
You did?
Yes.
So you were an Emo's pizza delivery guy.
I delivered furniture.
I deliver good times.
Well, yeah.
I've also caused women to deliver babies.
That's right.
Hey.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of babies.
Oh, how many kids you got?
3
Okay.
Deliver sarcasm.
twins and a 9-year-old, so it's not too bad.
That's not too bad. I mean, you're not in moon territory.
I don't think so.
Moon territory.
Amateur.
You cut?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Snippety snip.
Oh,
Okay, so Rafe, you delivered
I
furniture.
delivered furniture for Downs and Son Furniture in Oakville, Illinois. That's right.
Scott, were you ever delivering?
Not. I mean, I've done it as part, of task for the jobs, but that's not what I was actually.
Food
there, yeah.
delivery is a thing unto its own. I mean, at least furniture. It's weeks or days in advance, and they know you're coming. And I mean, obviously, if you order food, they know you're coming. But as a delivery person, you never know who's going to be behind that door.
right.
You don't know who made the delivery. Who made
What
the
makes
order.
made it fun.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Where were you a delivery person?
Oh, in Colombia, where we're
Colombia.
from. Yeah, in Colombia. But we also delivered as far as down to Dupo, and that's where it got fun.
And by fun,
Yeah,
what do you
what
mean?
about- what
you
about-
ever,
what
you
about
ever have
Dupo?
Not
somebody
really
answer,
knowing what you're going to see.
Will you ever have anybody answer the door naked?
No, there was actually the weirdest one I ever had was I can tell you the apartment building in Columbia by the library. Nobody even knows it's there. It's like this old barn looking thing. and there was a lady in there with a lot of kids, and she was wearing like a grandma type nightgown. It definitely wanted me to stay.
Really?
This is a true story. I had not even talked about this in 20 years.
So you're your third kid.
No, I was really, no. I couldn't believe it.
So did she say, "Oh, I don't have any money to pay"?
No. She had money, but clearly a lot of kids. Mm-hmm. And
she wanted to.
She wanted you to rear her children.
Is there any? Did she ask for? Is there an alternate way to pay for this?
I was young.
Like with
this
a
was
child?
like my high school.
No, with sex, Lern. Jesus.
I know, but we're emphasizing all these damn kids. There's going to be no sexual.
Leave the kids out of
Why
this.
don't you come
excitement
into
The
this
kids have
room?
nothing to do with
So
this.
as an 18 or 19-year-old person, this was my first experience of anything like that happening.
He's trying to paint the picture of her being a woman of loose morals, okay?
I
That she
left
has
the
many
tip.
kids with probably many
Yes.
different
In the
fathers.
But she also has a moo on, allegedly.
And is wearing a muumuu.
Yeah.
Well, then there's also the term just the tip.
Yes.
Delivery.
It's true.
Right.
There's that. But yeah, I was just a really scared 19-year-old. Looking back on it, it would be kind of fun to mess
What,
with it
was
this
it
day and
older?
age.
You didn't know what to
woman?
do at that age.
For me at that
Looking
time, she was
back.
probably, I'm 41 now. I was 19 probably. She was probably 40,
Okay, all right.
which was
she
old for me.
Nice looking woman? No, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
She's not
No,
listening.
Was she a willing looking
Do you
woman?
know like the grandma nightgowns they all
Yeah,
used to
muumuu.
wear with
Yeah,
the
they're like-
muumuu?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
say more.
With
But when
waist at
there's
the
not a
bottom?
bra,
Yes,
course I
I know.
know.
Clearly not a
yes,
bra.
I know. I
that was where I think she was trying to bait me.
Was this a larger woman?
No,
Her tatas were trying to bait you.
Were they coming
Were
out
they
the bottom?
looking at you? What was happening?
yes, they were. They muumuus are very revealing to shape, size.
Yes.
You can pop a real or fake through those things.
Yes.
I think.
Now, and I bring this up because again,
That probably did make me officially a no bra guy, though. I'm a fan of those.
Hell yeah.
When you go to
Wind
concerts
blew
and
on
there's
his
no-
neck. It's a
there's no
lad,
bras.
dude. And that's it. Now he
That's
can't.
set.
Now he's telling the wife at home. He's like, "Throw a muumuu on.
So wait, slow us down.
Throw
here.
it on."
Yes.
Did she say anything, or did she? Was
Imply
there
it.
silence? Was there what? And how did
It
you
was
react?
it was all body language.
Okay.
I could just feel what was
Was it
happening.
like this?
And
No.
Rafe's jiggling.
Just shaking his
shaking his shoulders.
I do. I feel like she said something. I can't remember what, but there was something about like, you know where I live now, or something like.
You have my number.
did I
You know
get
where I live.
pepperoni?
Yeah. It wasn't like, hey, kids, nap time.
Well, I mean, you're
Delivery drivers here.
19-year-old Dustin.
Yeah.
Strapping young lad.
Yeah. Probably red eyes.
I mean,
Think I
pizza
drove
delivery
around.
guy. We've all seen the movies.
hell yeah.
Thank you for paying that.
But I did have a job when I was in the military.
extra pepperonis? I'm a child.
How about some sausage?
I'm just a child.
No, I want some
Runs away.
sausage. What?
But I did work
Your
a job
children are
for like 3 months in between deployments for True Green Camelon mowing yards. And most of our yards were like those really nice houses in Ladue. And I did. That's where the fantasies crept in. I was like, man,
Oh,
we're out here
yeah.
mowing, and these women are having
The
these housewife
gardener.
parties.
Yeah.
Like, hey, there's the
Lonely.
mowing guy.
Yeah.
Garden party
It never
girls.
happened.
Yeah, the lonely
For
house.
you.
The
For me,
lonely,
no.
the
The pool
lonely
guy.
Ladue housewife.
Yeah.
She just wants some attention from
right.
somebody,
And who's going to give it to her?
The
This
long
guy.
long guy.
Like, you want me to, just edge your sidewalk,
You want me to fertilize your?
Say less.
fertilize
You
your
want me to
yard.
fertilize your bushes? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Who knows what
Is
happens?
the Rizz
Who knows what goes on in
saxophone
Ladue?
sex
I don't
line
know.
up again? My God.
I'm all out of string in my weed whacker.
That is something
No,
that I
I,
need
no,
help
I,
with.
bring, I
in your
bring up
garage.
I bring up the delivery thing because, with the advent of DoorDash, we're getting more deliveries of food than ever, and these people don't know who are making these deliveries. At least with the furniture, somebody has to go to a store and they're almost known.
Yeah.
With DoorDash, it's an anonymous
Yeah.
button click and food's at your
did.
door.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a delivery one time for that furniture store, though, where the other guy with me was having an affair with this dude's wife.
Oh, that's awkward.
What happened?
It was just like, he just like prepping me on the way, and he goes, full disclosure, I've had sex with this woman, and I go, where? And he's like, in this truck.
On this
and
old
I go,
couch.
what? And he goes, I literally
Right
put a
there.
mattress in the truck and picked her up in the box truck and had sex in the back of the box truck. And I go, does this guy know? And he goes, he's suspicious. Dude, I don't want to get killed on this delivery. And it was weird. It was like we got there, and she was being super flirty, and the husband was home, and I was like, this is not I don't like this. Get me out of here.
Let's put this recliner together and get out.
Yeah, dude.
Well, here's a story out of Georgia. So, 65-year-old guy in Georgia allegedly kept answering his DoorDash deliveries completely naked.
Oh.
So every time he would call DoorDash, he would answer the door without a stitch of clothing.
He could at least had a muumuu on.
65-year-old old balls.
Like Charlie Rose, right?
Greeting you when you ding dong.
Hello.
Hey.
Ding dong indeed. And he would be doing this multiple times, like in one night.
Oh.
2 female drivers reported that he opened the door with no clothes on. One says he even invited her in, which she said, no, thank you. Police showed up to check things out. And in fact, a female officer tried a little sting by knocking and calling out DoorDash. And after a minute, boom, there he was.
Here it is. I didn't even order anything.
There he was. Opened the door, naked. And that moment was captured on her body cam, which you could, if you want to look that up, you could see it. According to the local news, one of the drivers had also snapped a photo showing him fully unclothed. So evidently, he believed. Now, what was his excuse?
I'm a nudist.
No.
Oh.
He was washing his clothes?
He believed that this is America.
In love.
Oh.
This is America, guys, and I could answer the door however I want.
That's what my first thought was this is a guy, like a loophole of like, I'm in my own home. I have the God-given, American-given right to be naked.
He said, I thought in America, I can answer the door however I want.
You can, and then there will be consequences.
And he was shocked to find out
You know, it's wild.
can't, and he was under arrest.
He doesn't look anything like you think he would. Just kidding.
He looks exactly like.
Just kidding.
I have a very strategitic thing in my brain right now.
What do you think? Pause.
All right, I'm
What do you
gonna
think?
say
Everybody
in
gives
my-
their opinion.
Here we go.
I've seen it. I've
Let's
seen it
profile
before.
this
Wait,
man.
how old?
65.
Okay.
Okay, I'm imagining he is a white man, and he's of stocky build, and he has a hair situation happening on his head.
Whoa.
What kind of hair
Yeah,
situation?
excuse me. Because there's
Like-
two situations.
Is that on his body or his head?
in my head, he almost has like what I'm imagining is skullet. Like we are bald up top, and then we have a little bit of party down
Facial,
the way.
facial hair?
In my fantasy here, no. The beards are fine. That he is completely shaven, but his balls are not. Back to you.
We don't see his balls.
What do you think? What do you think,
Okay.
Dustin? What do
I'm
you think?
going don't tread on me tattoo in Gray Bush.
Okay.
We don't see his bush, guys.
Oh.
This
Is that
is from a
George's
news-
This is our
brother?
We are
fantasy
very
quiz.
close.
Just have
We
a-
are very close. I think goatee,
Okay.
hair, but the Nick Nolte disheveled, definitely like a bald spot in the back, but he's
Like
grown.
Nick Nolte
Great.
mugshot.
Nick
from-
Nolte mugshot, like his hair's going to be a little disheveled and gray.
So you say
I
the
think he's-
yarmulke, bald
The
yarmulke.
yarmulke, but it's going to be like filled in because
Yeah,
of the
bald
length of
cap
the hair,
yarmulke.
and it's not going to be coiffed. It's going to be a little wild.
Okay.
And I think that he's going to be narrow-shouldered, not stocky build,
neck.
but he's going to have like an Uncle Belly
Can I say?
I think
and
Go
skinny
ahead.
legs.
Go ahead, Scott.
I would say mine. I think he's going to be kind of about 5'6", 5'7", curly brownish hair with a little bit of facial hair, like a short beard and everything, a dangly earring. He's got like some tattoos on his upper arms.
Are you describing me?
No shins.
Out
Here. No shins, shaking his fist at a cloud.
Get out of here,
Never.
Scott.
Okay, well, I
All
have
right,
to say
here we
that
go.
one of you is exactly,
God,
Really?
I'm excited.
exactly right.
Play it. All right.
Okay, the light just turned on, so he's coming to the door now.
Yeah.
The officer goes DoorDash.
It's Rizz.
Put a chair on your
That
porch.
is not my porch.
The cop is standing to the side so he can't look through the frosted glass and notice.
Here comes the
comes.
blur.
And
Here we go.
and
That's my guy.
it's your guy.
Yeah.
He's bald up top, but has the long,
Stocky.
the skull.
That's my guy.
He's stocky.
Party in front.
That's Dale.
Yeah.
That is what I was thinking.
Well
though.
done.
Good job.
That's all they show of him?
Look, nope.
There he is.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he
that's
does
our
have
good-looking
facial.
boy.
You know, he
Okay.
looks like.
He has my goatee.
He looks like Jesse the Body Ventura.
It was a mix of our guys.
What?
Or do you remember
Yeah, he
MTV
does.
had the taxi driver
What are you talking
in those
about?
commercials back in the early 90s?
Jesse the Body Ventura has been bald
Strap
since
this
like
on your
80.
He's got
short
that
ass
kind of
brain.
haircut.
He does. He's got that long in the back.
Oh yeah.
Business in front,
he's
party
got
in the
the
back.
Steve Martin cheaters though. the glasses.
Ball front, long back. Biffleby? You got the Biffleby?
yeah.
He kind of looks like Kevin Farley.
Yeah,
like in this still
leave
right
him,
here.
Leave that sweet man out
I
of this.
will.
Well, do you remember Jimmy the cab driver from MTV?
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
This guy looks like 30 people.
So evidently he believed in America you could answer the door however
Okay.
you please because he was shocked to find out that he was being placed under arrest. 2 counts of indecent exposure tied to those separate deliveries.
Well, we did.
Yeah, so God bless you DoorDash drivers out there and all you delivery people. You know, you guys don't.
Put up with so much.
You guys put up with so much.
Yeah, have you seen the TikToks of the guy that will order DoorDash and then he'll have like a handful of money when they get there?
That's awesome.
And he'll kick the bag like out in the yard and be like, sorry, I did that, man. Here's $100.
Oh,
And
really?
then he'll see how long he can get him to stay. Because there's like the dude will be like in shock and be like, what the? And he's like, do 5 push-ups, I'll give you another. And the guy will do 5 push-ups, he gives him like another $100 bill, and he just slowly like sees. He'll like go and meet. So he goes to the place where the order's being picked up, and he meets him outside, and he goes, "Hey, I'm looking for you, hot guys." And and the DoorDash driver's like, "Get away!" Then he hurries home, and they deliver. And they're seeing them for the second time. And he's like, if you come in and play, he goes, you want to come in and play video games? And if the guy comes in, he'll keep giving him money, just sees how far he can get.
And you know what? It's cool they're getting money, but I have mixed feelings about being used for a bit.
It's bizarre.
Like, dude, I'm making like $6 an hour, and you're dangling money in front of me for me to do these dumb things.
He does. He'll put the food in the knothole of that tree. And there's like a tree in the yard, and he puts the food in the knothole. He's like, here's $100.
First of all, if I had one of those, my little special
Knothole?
delivery directions would be put it in the tree.
Yeah, of course.
Boo Radley. The Boo Radley delivery.
Of course.
Those of you familiar with that movie.
Wouldn't being rich though? Wouldn't the best part about being? I thought at first you were just going to say that this guy was a really good guy and giving everybody like hundreds of dollars.
That's what I thought was going to.
Wouldn't that if we all just had so much money? Would that not be the best part of having money?
Yes.
Like just
Making
like
people do
Giving
dumb
it-
things for you.
hitting
Yes.
these. No. Giving a waiter $500 or giving a DoorDash person $500.
But
I think
this
that's
is
his
some-
argument for it, too.
No, but this is somebody with money going, look what I can make poor people do with my money.
I see what
For
Rizz
a
is
bit.
He's saying
for entertainment,
that
for
he uses
views.
the
For
money he
views.
makes from the channel to do this. That's his claim. The Mr. Beast claim, right? He gives it all away, which we all know isn't true. You're right. He's just making people do stuff for money. But it gets weird, and it is kind of funny. If you get the right DoorDash delivery driver.
I'm sure it's very entertaining.
I would walk out of that house with $14,000.
Yeah, listen,
because I'm a
you need me to
weirdo.
do 5
Yeah,
push-ups
like,
for
You can
let's
do a
go.
lot
What
of
do you want?
workout stuff.
Not just that.
You'd
Just
be
like, what do
digging
you,
graves for him by the
what
end.
do you want me
knothole
to
you
do?
want?
I'd start making offers. I'd be like, how much for a roundhouse kick?
Yeah.
I've never
the
done the
script.
splits. I'll do the splits right now, $500. I'll rip my groin. I'd do anything for the guy.
And by the way, people bringing up a good point about the DoorDash guy was answering the door naked.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you got a guy who answers the door, or I'm sorry, a guy who's a DoorDash driver, and knock you out. What if it's a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, it's just so funny, like the double standard, though. Like a woman answers the door naked, everybody's 100% okay.
Because a woman's body is art. Did you see that, man?
I mean, he's artistic.
Yeah.
I could sketch
Gross.
him like one of my French girls.
Gross. Anyway, Dustin Rouse here.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about songs from
Let's talk about the veterans, dude. Subjecting him to all
Let's talk
this.
about what veterans will do for money.
All right, so next weekend, September 5th
Join.
and September 5th and 6th, is it Shoecraft? How do you pronounce it?
It's Bohm Shoecraft.
Shoecraft, okay, got it.
Shoecraft.
That was the family, I guess, that owned that property and when they gave it to the city 100 years ago.
Bohm Shoecraft Park in Columbia, Illinois. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what Songs for Soldiers is, what is the mission in a sentence or two?
Sure. We simply take 100% of the proceeds that we have donated and or that are raised at the concert, and we work with and help with combat veterans all year long.
Right.
With everything across the board.
So this is the 12th.
It's our 12th show.
This is your 12th show. So
Yeah.
give the quick 411 on the, so it's next weekend, the 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
Again, the location, Columbia, Illinois, Bohm Shoecraft Park. Headliners.
Yeah. So Friday night, historically, we have a country artist, and Craig Morgan's coming. WIL's helping with that show. Craig Morgan is actually a country artist that is still in the service. He's
Oh, no
still
kidding.
in the reserves. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then Saturday night we have the Wallflowers.
Wallflowers, the legendary
cool.
Wallflowers.
Yeah, we're getting good reaction out of this.
Bob Dylan's son is going to be in Monroe County. That's
I
pretty
know.
incredible.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
6th Avenue Heartache, One Headlight.
Headlight.
He does a great David Bowie cover.
I think that was for the Godzilla
Heroes. That's
soundtrack
right.
back in the
He
day.
does a great Heroes
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
Any story behind the bookings?
It's just like
The Craig Morgan thing is great. 'cause
makes
he's,
sense. That his agency UTA was pushing him for a couple years for that reason, and it worked out. But you guys know how it goes. Like you send out for a list of availabilities within your budget,
Right.
And then you pick the 4 or 5 that ring a bell to you or look good, and then you go down. You
The
go from
agents
there.
try to get you to sign 15 other of their acts.
Yeah,
Does that happen
then
to
you
you
start
too?
getting all the other stuff. Yeah, but no, I just every year we always take a look at alternative or classic rock, and we've had a lot of we've had Night Ranger, we've had 38
Michaels.
Special, Bret Michaels, Everclear,
Hell
Tonic.
yeah.
That was my favorite year. Everclear and Tonic and Stir. That was fun.
You've had Chris Shiflett.
Chris Shiflett from the Foo Fighters opened up one
beyond
year.
the headliners, who else is on the bill, and what genres are we expecting across both nights? So
Yeah, well, then the other thing is we have a lot of local bands, too. So Songs for Soldiers in 2013, 14, 15, 16, those first 4 years started as just a one-day local cover bands, but we still have that format for sure. So on Saturday, Jimmy Griffin's coming with his original band, The Incurables. My cover band, Dazed and Confused, is playing. The Yacht Rockers are coming. We've never
Nice.
had them. They're a fun
Nice.
band. Kent Heart and the Blue Moon Blues Band. And this really fun, I want to say kid band, but they're like 19, 20. They're in college.
they're kid stuff.
I get high school kids to be my stagehands, and they love it. And they geek out, and I sign their community service hours.
Oh, nice.
So this band, Mississippi River Rats, that's opening, have been my stagehand kids for 4 years,
Yeah.
and now they got a band.
That's
I was
so
like, you guys
cool.
got to come.
So they got the experience.
You
of
got to
being
come
stagehands.
play this.
That's
yeah.
awesome, dude.
That's
Which
really
is
cool.
thrilling.
And they're such awesome music nerds. Like they get on the headliners' kits and like just tap the cymbals like Garth. They're like, what?
Yeah,
Really?
I like to
And
play.
now they get to play, and they're really excited.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, and Friday night, Joe's Stam Band is opening for Craig Morgan, along with a great local band called Cluster Pluck. So, yeah, it's a full
So
bill.
Friday the 5th, the country night,
Mm-hmm.
and then the rock night is the Saturday the 6th. So break down the ticket options.
Yeah.
single day versus weekend passes.
One thing
how can
we
people buy?
just stick to is keeping the show affordable. So it's a $30 GA. It's a $50 weekend pass. We have a VIP option that's pretty much almost sold out for like $125 with drinks and food and all your normal VIP stuff. But kids under 12 getting free, and a lot of families come to this event. And then veterans obviously getting free as well.
Veterans get in for free. That's a big deal.
And I think too, we got to be one of the last concerts that still sells beer for $6 and a cocktail
that's a
for
big deal.
$6. It's a big deal.
Well, how do veterans claim the tickets?
Yeah.
And are there any limits or deadlines?
We do the honor system, but a lot of veterans can go get their free ticket online, and then at the gate, most veterans have it on their license, their driver's license,
Right.
or they have their military D or VA card. So we play the anybody that wants to do the stolen valor. Come on in,
that's
and then
not a- that's
you
not a
deal
place.
with that the rest of your life.
Man, is there any documentaries about stolen valor?
Oh, I'm sure.
Because
You ever had some-
YouTube's got a whole corner.
Yeah, I would like to commission a documentary about stolen valor. Honestly, I'm
crazy.
so curious as to what goes on in the mind of somebody that would act like they served.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it for the free stuff? Is it like the psychological reasons behind it? Is it for the free stuff? Is it for
I think it's
the
like,
hero?
the compliment.
I think
getting
it's like
compliments?
I think it's deeply insecure, like mentally ill people who like want the accolades. Like
Well-
they're obsessed with the military culture, but didn't
Right.
do it or
There's
something
an
like
illness
that.
there for sure.
It's weird.
If I could offer like a little bit of context too to people that are serving, Songs for Soldiers specifically helps combat veterans, right?
Yeah.
It's what I am. It's just what's near and dear to my heart. And I don't say the term combat veterans is any form of disrespect to a veteran that didn't serve in combat.
In fact, a couple of years ago, you were on.
Yeah.
And somebody got butthurt. What
Yeah,
you
it's happened,
saying
for sure,
What
for
you
sure.
saying? Combat vet.
But what I'll say, I also have really, really good friends that haven't served in combat, and we've had some pretty deep conversations where they feel horrible about it because people had to and they didn't, whether they got in maybe later as in the war or just never were
like
sent.
a guilt.
It's like a thing where I think I could see that getting into somebody's brain and thinking the brain's weird, right? And starting to think, oh, I did that or whatever. Like, what was that NBC reporter that claimed he was in all those
Williams.
attacks and it just didn't happen?
It's
Like,
false
there's a brain thing going on there with that kind of stuff. But I always tell veterans, I go, dude, you should not feel bad about that at all. I mean, because you would have gone and done it. It's just the way the cards fell.
Yeah.
I go, and also combat just sucks. It's nothing like the movies. It's so scary. Don't care what anyone says.
But you understand,
It's the worst.
You're not fascinated by somebody who would fake it, a stolen valor thing.
Gosh.
just psychologically.
That's what I'm saying. There's a brain thing.
It's like Munchausen by proxy or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Similar.
that's pretending your kid is sick.
I know, but it's
For attention.
in the same vein of like pretend.
Well, a lot of times Munchausen by proxy has nothing to do with attention. It's them feeling like it's an illness where they're like they have to be a caregiver or a hero or save somebody, like fix a problem, like to such a dangerous and mentally ill degree.
But don't you think that somebody saying that they were a veteran, that they were wanting to have like the same thing, like they're trying to protect the nation and have like all of the accolades of that?
Yeah, I can see the similarities.
Maybe,
for sure.
I could see it maybe being a cousin of it.
Or is it really any different than somebody dressing just like a celebrity and then people think they're them and they take that notoriety? It's the same.
Yeah, like the fake Justin Bieber from earlier this week.
There's a couple. There's an episode of American Greed about a stolen valor guy. And then there's a stolen valor doc, man. You can go watch it. It explores all those things.
It just fascinates me.
I think there's a sense of like wanting to be important. I think people get insecurity and then they feel like they've done nothing with their life. And they latch on to something, and some people latch on to this like, oh, I'll put on a uniform and walk around a mall.
Nobody will check.
Walk around a mall, and people will come up and be like, thank you for your service. I get to look like a cool guy. I watch all the action movies I watch.
Until you run
until you run into somebody.
Until you run into that veteran that knows everything about those patches and everything about your really clean boots that would scream that, no, you're not this.
They start to ask you questions.
Yeah, or it gets worse than that. I've seen those videos where guys have been confronted about stolen valor.
Yeah,
It's
there's
brutal.
some dude that's like does the podcast circuit right now that was like, I think he was in, but he like kind of even just exaggerated his service. Or like you finished last in your class, you didn't go here, you were never deployed there, and he's been like kind of doing the circuit. Like he was in the military, but he just kind of like inflated, and like he's been taking a lot of backlash for that. I don't know what tempts people, There's some guilt. We and I've talked about before. Like I never got deployed, and I always feel weird sometimes when people like thank you for your service. I'm like, yeah, I kept West Frankfurt safe. You're welcome.
Somebody had to stay back.
Yeah, and we could have. My unit got deployed later, but I just did. I was in between the Bush administrations and in between the Gulf Wars, and it just didn't happen for me.
So talking Songs for Soldiers, and the event is happening the 5th and 6th in Columbia. So you give 100% of the donations, directly to combat vets and their families. Mm-hmm. And how do you make that possible operationally?
Yeah, so we're all volunteers. Mm-hmm. We do not have a paid staff. So I have a person on my committee named Katie who helps me with the we have a lot of veteran cases.
Shout out to Katie.
Shout out to Katie. Especially this time of year because of all the concert promotions. Mm-hmm. I mean, we are just getting inundated. So what happens is they apply through our website. But most veterans, I would say at this point, 90% of our veterans do have a VA reference. So we are pretty ingrained within the VA as an outside resource. So if a psychiatrist or a doctor or whatever you're doing with here's maybe more of a full story of a veteran being behind on rent or their power's out, anything, then they can insert us to maybe, hey, you should call these guys. So typically we check with that person, the VA person, reach out to the veteran themselves, find out what's going on, right? And then anything over, I think it's like anything over like 2,000 or 25, something like that. That kind of cost, I run past for more people on my volunteer team, just to let them look over the application, which is really good because sometimes when they catch me, I'm like, oh, what's that mean? I'm like, ooh, good, So anything bigger expenditure, we run past them.
And you guys help with housing, utilities, transportation, medical, mental health stuff.
Yes.
So since last year's benefit, how many veterans or families have you assisted?
Since last year, I would have to look that up. I know in total that we just crossed our 1,000 veterans within the last week.
That's amazing.
And we've spent over $1.5 million.
You need to update your website because it says 992. So you need to update your website.
Yeah, no, it's but then too, Rizz, if we are paying rent, I pay that rent directly.
Yeah.
We don't give the veteran the money to do so as another way of making sure
the money goes to where it should be going, because you've dispersed over $1.5 million.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
And don't get me wrong, we've gotten a few wrong. When you're running a charity, you run into some.
Yes.
Like a delivery driver.
You never know.
A veteran in a moo-moo.
Yeah.
It's like, now you know where I live.
Yeah, Nathan on the
because you paid the rent.
Yeah,
Nathan on instant feedback. Y'all helped me with my rent a couple years ago. I mean, this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome, man.
That's super. That right there.
Nice to hear from someone that you've actually helped. That's cool.
Yeah. Who's listening right now? Yeah, so that's amazing. Over 1,000. Over 1,000 people. So if there's a combat vet listening right now and needs help from you guys, what is their first step?
Yeah, I mean, simply go or Google Songs for Soldiers, the number 4 soldiers, or S for SSTL, and just get with us, and we respond. I would say our respond rate is within a day or two. I have VA counselors all the time saying we are like the fastest entity ever, and most entities have paid staff. And I'm not trying to brag. I am bragging. I'm bragging on my team.
Well, it's great
because they're
and
awesome.
You guys are local.
We're
a local organization.
But we do help veterans all over the country at this point. And one of my favorite that has relit my fires, I'll make this brief because I could talk all day about it, but we have since really started helping, and these guys, almost every application we've had for this type of treatment is Special Forces, 13, 14, 15 combat tours, Delta Force, Rangers, fighter pilots. Hopefully this stuff's going to be made more legal in America. It's being researched right now too, but we've been sending veterans to Ambio Life Sciences in Mexico where they get treated with Ibogaine, and it's a hallucinogenic, and in a completely controlled environment with doctors and everything. Wow. Look it up. But these guys, Brett Favre just went there because of his brain injuries, because it's helping with TBIs.
Sure.
It helps people with addiction. I guess the brain takes about 30 days to get chemicals out of your body. A treatment of Ibogaine has it out in 36 hours.
It's amazing.
And so these veterans have been coming back, and normally we might get a text or an email, hey, thanks for paying my rent, thanks for paying my mortgage. We've been getting phone calls, and they sound different.
I bet.
Whoa.
They quit drinking. They quit their 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 VA prescription drugs.
Yeah.
They go down there. They have an experience. They get to the root of whatever that is. I know this sounds taboo, but there's a reason why Stanford's looking into it. Like, it's working. Yeah, the problem is in America, we're going up against like the biggest lobby that exists.
And just before you continue, Rafe, Nathan says he was helped within 72 hours.
Nice.
There you go.
Dude,
there you go.
Goosebumps. I love it, man.
It's pretty good.
Thanks for making my day, Nathan. Seriously.
What's in the Ibogaine? What's it called?
Ibogaine, and
is it like ketamine derivative?
No, it's from they know how to synthetically make it now, but
you have to lick a toad.
It derived from a frog's skin.
Yeah,
that's where it initially came from. But again, this is not a party trip. You have doctors. You have it. It is a horrible 24-hour experience of throwing up. But they all kind of have a similar story of seeing the light, and getting through whatever it is that is just crushing them deep down. We call it a moral wound that you can't really.
I've read articles about ketamine clinics too, where it's very supervised. You go
ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca
is a lesser,
ayahuasca
intense.
I do on a serious note here. Andy reaching out. He says, "My brother's a combat vet who could use help, but will not ask for it." Yeah. Is there a way that
Andy can apply for him?
Okay.
And,
Andy?
we do things confidential all the time. Sometimes the veterans never even know about it. If they're hurting and we've done things via the family. We've done things for veterans that have already passed on. So just tell him we'll make it happen.
Look up, Google songs for the number 4 soldiers, and you could apply for
his brother
him.
doesn't even need to know about it.
That's great.
Right. Yeah.
There we go. Wow. Dustin Rouse here. All right, we got to take a break. We're talking Songs for Soldiers. Benefit concert happening September 5th and 6th. Baum Shoecraft Park in Columbia, Illinois. You got the Wallflowers, you got Craig Morgan, and a whole lot more. It's going to be a great
weekend. Remember, your weekend of partying gives us a year's worth of work to help people.
That's right. All right, we'll take a break. Dustin's here. We'll get to some of your emails next. All right, welcome back to the program. Dustin Rao from Songs for Soldiers is here. Big event. Benefit concert coming up on September 5th and 6th.
Yep.
Over in Columbia, Illinois. You have Craig Morgan headlining Friday night. You have the Wallflowers headlining on Saturday night. And where to get your tickets?
S for S. Well, 1057thepoint.com. Let's make it easy.
There you go.
There we go. I was trying to say Saturday. Saturday night.
Saturday.
And again, 100% of donations go directly to combat vets and their families, and veterans get in for free.
That's right.
At the show. And $6 beers. A big deal. All right, let's get to some of your emails. RizzShow 1057thepoint.com.
Emails are brought to you by Glenn Brothers Garage Door. Garage Door giving you trouble? Call Glenn Brothers Garage at 618-900-4239 or glennbrothers.com with 2 N's, Glenn. We'll start with this one. Hey, RizzShow. Actually, it says, hey, great smelling radio show.
Oh, wow.
That's very nice of you. That's probably the nicest thing somebody has said about us collectively in a very long time.
That is very good.
I need some advice, and I feel like a terrible person for even asking this. I've been dating my boyfriend for about a year now, but honestly, the spark is gone. I've been thinking about breaking up with him for a while, and I even had this whole plan in my head about how I was going to do it gently and respectfully.
Okay.
By emailing a radio show.
Can we all guess what the 3-letter word is next? But here's the thing. I just got invited to my best friend's wedding. It's in Chicago. It's about a month away, and the issue is I don't exactly have reliable transportation to get there on my own, but he does. So now I'm sitting here wondering, would this make me a horrible person just to hold off on the breakup for another month, let him drive me to the wedding, and then end it after? I know that sounds awful, but it would make things a lot easier. I haven't told anybody about this because I don't want to get back to him.
Because you're a D-bag.
But I'm hoping maybe some of your listeners have been in my shoes and can tell me what they did. Do I suck it up and break it off now, or do I ride this out literally until after the wedding? Thanks. And, of course, this person's name is, well, maybe I shouldn't say.
Okay.
Ashley.
Yeah.
Is that
Did I get it?
Let me see that. Ashley.
They're not all bad.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I always give my husband crap because he dated so many Ashleys. I'm like, which hot-ass Ashley was this?
All right, so
Dang it.
So the crux of her issue is her best friend's getting married in Chicago in a month. She wants to break up with the boyfriend, but he's her ride. She has no other reliable way to get up to Chicago.
Trains. Planes.
Yeah, there's
Literally the train.
Rentals.
Well, so
Friends.
Dustin, what's your?
Well, Ashley, are you a combat veteran? Because maybe you could apply and we could assist you.
Get you
Pay for you an Uber to
Amtrak.
Chicago.
Yeah, an Amtrak ticket. Is she a horrible person?
Just gotta get it over with, right?
Yeah, you're using somebody that makes it worse. I get like if the spark is gone and you're wanting out and you're waiting around, that's one thing. But the fact that you actually have a date in mind that you're like, you know what, I think I'm going to just use him until this is the end date. You're a terrible person.
Yeah,
you need to get out of
You're
it.
not even doing the work to lie to yourself here.
What
Right.
if this was like one of those Kate Hudson love movies, though? Maybe they go to Chicago and that's where
And
it's
they
all
rekindle.
Yes.
Yeah, the beam.
Yeah.
Listen, let's not drag
No.
my beloved Kate Hudson
I'm not
into
saying-
this.
she could play that role.
I think it's a jerk move. That's my
Yeah, why don't you just ask a friend to go with you and be your +1
Right.
and have a great time?
Or be an adult and, I don't know, find a way to the wedding. How old are you?
Or get a car.
Ashley, you're a piece of garbage. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm not sorry. Like, this is a garbage move.
Yeah, you suck.
suck.
Save this man from you.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Best thing for the dude is for you to break up with him, so he could be
Absolutely.
free and date somebody not a monster. You
Yes.
suck, Ashley.
Maybe the dude's listening.
I hope you are.
Oh, man.
If there's any dudes out there that know about a wedding 30 days from now in
In
Chicago,
Chicago, and you're dating an Ashley.
Break up with
Don't
her
go.
first.
get
Yeah.
out of there.
Get out of there. Run.
Run fast.
Take your car that works and move.
Run away.
Hey, I'm
Live in your
thinking
car.
I'm thinking of breaking someone's heart, but before I do, I was hoping I could suck a little more money out of them for myself. Am I a bad person?
Yeah, you're a terrible person.
You are.
But yeah, that's not cheap. So you got to drop it. You got to stay somewhere. Chicago ain't cheap.
I am happy to hear, and I'm trying to find a silver lining here. I'm happy to hear that at least she's aware of it.
That's true.
That she knows it's wrong.
That she
Moon
knows
with those
this
silver
is wrong.
linings.
Because I swear, dude, the real evil ones are the ones that are so good at manipulating that they manipulate the story in their own head.
Yeah.
And
And
somehow,
justify it.
Can I
and
ask-
somehow they're the good people in the end.
How does Ashley spell it?
Oh, yeah.
Comma spelling.
L-E-Y?
Scott would
If
say.
it was an L-E-E at the A-S-H-L-E-E.
If there's a G in it, this guy's in big trouble.
Oh, no.
It's actually.
Comma spelling.
It's this guy's in big trouble.
Next.
What if Rafe took her though, and we could get the real lowdown on an Ashley?
Rafe, do you want to go with her?
Would you take her to
Yes,
Chicago?
Ashley. You sound like a really cool person that I want to get to know. Honestly, you know what? I'll go. Hit me
can
up,
wear a
Ashley.
chip
I'll
suit.
buy us 2 train tickets, and we'll ride up on the train so we can figure out what the hell your deal is.
We got time for one more or two more?
2 more.
Great. Then I'm gonna do entertainment. This is entertainment reviews. Hello, RizzShow.
Hello.
I know you're not technically responsible for me watching Beau is Afraid, but I feel like you owe me an apology. I quit doing drugs years ago, and for the first time ever, I regret the decision because clearly that's the only way this movie makes sense. I haven't been this confused and entertained at the same time in my entire life. So thank you. But also no thanks. Now I'll be spending the rest of my week on YouTube begging strangers to explain what I just saw. Happy birthday, Rizz, John.
Have you seen Beau is Afraid?
No.
Do you know of
You'll
this
need
movie?
Ibogaine if you watch that movie. Don't watch it.
It's Joaquin Phoenix. It's an Ari Aster.
Is it new?
A24.
It's like a year
kind of
old.
weird-ass
Two
movie.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
He takes those roles, man.
It's a ride, dude.
Yeah?
It's a ride. If you're ready for a ride, I suggest getting on it.
Rafe puts it a good way. Describe how you...
When you're done, you don't know if you watched the film or if the film watched you.
Got
It's
it.
like one of those where you're just like, what the hell was the last 3 hours of my life? And it almost feels like Ari Aster. It's that film, like he had 2 he did Midsummer and he did Hereditary, and he was the biggest.
It's 3
and
hours?
It was the third film where the studio's like, you're a genius, do whatever you want, no notes. And he's like, okay.
Done.
Watch this.
Well,
And it was a
uses
trip.
humor.
Let's see what I could get away with.
He was recently on Mark Maron's podcast talking about how his use of humor in his horror films that nobody picks up on. And so I listened to that interview before Tim and I watched it a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And it was a Friday. So then I fell asleep about hour and a half through.
That's good.
When I woke up,
Did you get to the penis in the attic?
my husband, I go, how was the movie? I'm like, we're walking to bed. I asked him, I go, how was the movie? He is completely frazzled. And he goes, I don't even know how to explain to you what I just witnessed.
Okay.
the ending,
That sounds good.
The whole movie is what it is, but the ending is stunning.
Yeah.
The ending leaves you
I'm
going,
gonna watch it.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't want you to
What?
know anything about the end.
You'll say, whoa.
I'm going to wait till
and
January
what?
to watch this.
Wait till
Why January?
There's happy things right now. It's 70 degrees outside.
Okay.
Oh,
and
you're right.
You'll be happy.
You know what?
January.
It's a
Don't
wonderful
watch
thing that
this
you said
with-
that.
Don't watch this with that leaves on the trees, man.
Oh.
He's
That
right.
kind of
There's
movie.
that.
This is
too.
not a 76-degree movie.
You don't want to look out
It
your
is
window.
a winter, late fall movie.
I'm going to say under 60 degrees. It needs to be under 60
Okay.
degrees.
Okay.
That's a thing, right?
That's a.
Moon?
I don't know if that's a thing, but we're going to make
Watch
sure.
we
it
just
before
made it.
Thanksgiving so you have time to be with your family.
Yeah, to
afterwards.
That sounds good.
one more, Moon. One
Okay,
more.
this is in the food news category.
Food news.
It just said this. Tipping culture is completely out of control because of people like you guys. If you don't make enough, get a better job.
Yeah, I sent this person an email back that said dog S take. He didn't respond.
So we were talking about tipping. When's the last time you tipped under 18% and or under 20%? And this person was not happy. And we get these emails every single time we talk about it. So what's your take there, Dustin?
So there's this local place in me and Lauren's hometown called Tequila's. It's a Mexican chain, right? And for years, it
One
was
in
just like a
DuQuoin.
normal Mexican restaurant where you sat down and there was a waiter or waitress and they brought you your food. And they switched it all to like you walk into the back of it and they got the big screens and you order and you get a table number. And then you do all that. You go get your own soda or whatever. You sit down. So they still bring you your food, but like they don't
It's
like
not the normal table
yeah,
side
so
service.
that's where like it gets weird for me. So whenever that tip screen hits, and I always hit the 20%. I
Right.
do.
It's
I'm
guilt.
that guy. But I can see where the gray area comes in. Then does that make sense? Or
Yeah, no, there's a lot of guilt tipping. It's called guilt tipping. There's a term for it.
I understand that it might be getting out of control, and you could have stopped there.
But this is a douchebag to say, like, get a better job.
When you say, yeah, if you don't make enough money, get a better job, like, dude.
what about people that bag your groceries at Schnucks or Deerbergs? They're working their butts
I know.
off. Like,
Yeah.
how come that's not accepted into the tipping world?
Yeah.
As opposed, but then if I go to,
God, what's stopping you from giving him a couple bucks?
yeah, you're right.
What's
Not
stopping
having
you?
cash.
They
don't
probably
most of those
can't
places
take it.
You are right.
Isn't it
Maybe they
against the
can't take
policy?
it.
Shout out to
refuse.
Tequila's Fajita Quesadilla, by the way.
Here's the thing, though. Waiters and waitresses don't make minimum wage. They make less than minimum wage.
Half that plus tips.
Plus tips.
Yeah.
The baggers, as a former grocery store employee, I was making at least minimum wage.
Okay.
Hmm.
So there's that part of it.
Yeah.
I also think Target Drive Up, if you ever use that, like you are lazy shopping online, and then they're rolling all of this stuff out to your car, putting it in your car for you, and it's all divided up perfectly, like in refrigerated items. And they can't accept tips.
I had somebody at Costco help me put stuff in a truck.
Cash is king, though.
And help me
Learn.
tie it
You
down.
could just, here's $20.
And I tried to give them $20, and they would not. They wouldn't take it. They said, in fact, there was like, whoa, like they put their arms up like I was holding.
Get away
them up,
from
like,
me, you
whoa!
creep!
What is this?
You
And
tipping creep!
Like yelled, like I'm not taking this.
Tip
I'm not
pervert
taking
right
this.
here.
Costco's like, that's the gravy train of superstores. People that work there, they take good care of their people. That makes sense. They're probably like, this is against policy. I ain't losing this job.
They put their hands up like, whoa.
Well, Rizz, we need to have, when we're picking stuff up like this, we need a shirt that says, hug me, trust me. And when they hug you, you pop that 20 in their back
I'm not
pocket.
hugging anybody.
He doesn't hug people. I mean,
I'm not trusting anyone that has a hug me, trust me shirt.
Hug me,
That's
trust
the
me. I'm not
last
trusting
person
them.
I trust.
Yeah,
Just think of how much more they'll trust people,
And the
though,
thing
after there's $20 in their back pocket.
That's
You know, the
true.
whole
Like an
get a better job angle too is like, that's such a hack, lazy thing, because it's like we set our society up like this. A lot of other countries they pay, like they don't take tips.
Yeah,
we set up tipping culture here, so you can't.
A lot of it was based on racism too, and all sorts of other stuff. That was
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff at play, like these jobs, and like these are good jobs and they're hard jobs, man. And it's like,
Yeah, if you really do a deep dive on how tips came to be, it's a pretty dark.
yeah,
It's
a pretty dark history.
Really.
Yeah. Really,
feel like
if you really do your research.
So we shouldn't do it?
Like Dollar General workers
Get a
are
better
like the
job.
nicest people in the world, too. I wish we should tip them.
yeah.
They're sweet.
I gave, just for being nice to me at the drive-thru, I gave a drive-thru worker $20 the other
Did you?
night on the way home.
Look
and
at this hero.
And she goes,
My God.
and it was awesome because she
I'm-
rubbed it
what
in
a
all her.
saint.
She
Tell us
rubbed it in
more.
all her coworkers' face.
Oh, no.
You know what? I almost just said the F word. I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys so
There's
much.
now a picture of you.
Hey!
Wow.
Welcome
You
to the
mouthed
show, buddy.
Listen, we got to take a break. I got to thank Dustin.
Thank
You got to go
having
fight
me.
Rafe in the parking
We
lot.
got to go fight by the fountain. Songs for Soldiers benefit concert September 5th and 6th, Columbia, Illinois. Hit up 1057thepoint.com for all the ticket info. You got Craig Morgan on Friday. You got the Wallflowers on Saturday. Plenty of music and cheap beer.
It's
Yep.
such a great time. I've gone a million times.
Yep. It's feel good, man. Free parking.
Free parking, safe,
Bring your own lawn chair.
fun.
Bring
You'll
a lawn
meet
chair.
people.
Bring your
It's
lawn
great.
chair.
I love you, buddy. We will.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything. King Scott,
Yes, sir.
are we ready?
I'm ready.
Well, let's do it.
What's going on in the news today?
All right, King Scott, what do you got for us?
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged, and Taylor is beyond excited. I mean, after all those breakup albums, she finally gets to write a divorce album. Yeah, Travis and Taylor are engaged, and white people finally have their Beyonce and Jay-Z. And do you want me to break the news to your cat, or should I?
What?
Well, Andy Reid is happy because engagements mean weddings, and weddings mean cake. Sting is being sued by the other members of the police for unpaid royalties, and you know we're at the end times when the police are fighting and Oasis is getting along. Nicolas Cage may star in the next season of True Detective. The mystery he solves will be what's going on with his hair.
What is going on?
That's a good question. High winds destroyed Burning Man's orgy dome, and by the way, if this affects your vacation plans, it burns when you pee. A customer in Spain set fire to a cafe because it ran out of mayonnaise, and employees were like, "What the hell, man?" Almost got it.
Two days in a row of you cursing. This is
pretty
great.
good.
Yeah.
Madness, what the hell, man?
What the hell, man? Phoenix was hit by a massive dust storm, and everyone is covered in grime. It's like the whole town broke out in Post Malone. And finally, a Canadian woman celebrated her 85th birthday by skydiving. And a bit of advice, lady, get used to that view. And may the good be with you.
All
Also
right.
cute.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
One final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. Appreciate you all tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. And then you got the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And the podcast is titled
Just Curious Emails.
Okay.
Just curious.
Moon, what else?
Get tickets to that show coming up at the pageant the night before Thanksgiving, the party night of the year, My Posse in Effect, and the Teenage Dirtbags does Rage Against the Machine. Get tickets while they last. It's at the pageant. Again, thepageant.com or 1057thepoint.com.
All right. Thank you, Moon. Learn.
Go to Songs for Soldiers, the annual concert that's coming up, not this weekend, but next in my hometown of Columbia. Shout out to Dustin Rao for coming in and doing the good work for combat veterans and veterans everywhere. And you can go to s4sstl.org to get those tickets.
Yep, or 1057thepoint.com. Easier.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you wanted to.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to your emailer, Aaron. We love Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, Aaron.
Listen to the top of the show for that fun conversation.
We're not done with you either, buddy.
Nope.
Go to Songs for Soldiers. I'll go to Songs for Soldiers. That's a good cause. And if you're interested, September 5th, I'll be performing at a Prevent Ed Soap Sans alcohol event for people living in sobriety. It's a great organization. It's going to be at the Coca Performing Arts Center. Come out and hang out. It's a good organization and it's a fun night. If you're living that life, or if you just want to come hang out, come out.
Cool. King Scott.
I will be on Columbus to the Rescue tonight on YouTube at 8 p.m. So check that out. Follow me, King Scott Rules. Many hugs and kisses, everybody.
All right, thank you, Scott. We will we'll leave it with a selection from our Team Rizz member of the day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From Deloge, Missouri, Austin Newberry is our team.